right. Sure everything's on. Believe that it is. Good day, everyone. Hello, and welcome back to some Sky Factory 4, because that's what I do. Today, my friends, is the day. Today we're going to fire up this puppy and see if we can get the advancement. I've got it as pretty much prepped as I can get it. I don't know how to prep it anymore, so we are going to do our very, very best. Hello to Ballistic, Fuchi, good day. Rhino, what's up, Rhino? And Teresa. Welcome, welcome. So hopefully this will be a minimal stress stream. It has been an horrendously stressful day. Smitty, what's up, Smitty? So yes, today we're going to try to fire this thing up and see whether it works or not. What's up, Emo? So I have been, over the last few days, we've not streamed this since I think Monday. I have been building up the fuels, and I have a chunk. So in my black hole tank, I'm at about 459,000, which isn't a horrendous amount, but I'm actually producing. James. Sometimes it does that. It renews people. Like it says, James has become a member for the third time. Dude's been here over 13 months. Wyatt, I had to come by and take a oh, yes. No problem, Wyatt. I appreciate you popping by. Can you give us like quickly how to build the fusion reactor? I can, yes. We'll cover all of that today. But at the same time, it'd be awesome if you all wouldn't mind clicking that like button. I would appreciate it. So I have been producing lithium at a exponential rate. And then this thing has been changing it into titanium as quickly as it possibly can. Worst case scenario, I have to get a second one of these. But it's nonstop making it, you know. Hello, Jacob. So that's one of the fuels we need for our fusion reactor. The second fuel is over here, and this is our deuterium. I call it deuterium. I don't know how to pronounce it. This I've got a ton of. This thing is just putting out plenty of what I needed. So it's rocking. I've got no complaints with that device. But this one here is also working real well. It's just that it's slower at producing. But we do have both of them set up. Let's talk about the fusion reactor. All right, so the first thing, building the fusion reactor, regardless of the size that you want to build, you need the fusion core. It is not easy to make. There are a couple rather difficult components, but it is doable. After that, for this, we did two advancements that we're working on here. The first one is this one, which is the Go Big or Go Home. Build a size 24 max fusion reactor. You don't even have to have it on. Just building it gives you that advancement. So when it says 24, that means there has to be 24 of these fusion connectors on each side. This is the point that a lot of people get confused a bit. They say, does this need to be 24 away? Does this need to be 24 away? Blah, blah, blah. It has to be 24 of these things. Then you're going to build it. Okay? Now, you're going to build it do it easier. At the end of this, see that orange thing in there? That is a fusion electromagnet. You're going to do a row of those all the way around connecting these fusion connectors. Then you're going to do a row angle of it. So you're going to do one here, one across from it, and then one at the bottom. So it's going to be almost like a T shape, and in the middle will be a hollow space. And between the four orange ones is a hollow space. Once you have that all the way around, you've built the reactor. That's the first advancement. All you got to do is go over here and click on the, whatever this thing is, fusion core, and you'll get that advancement. Never even have to turn it on. Powering it is a whole nother boss. Every one of those cells, every one of these blocks needs power. And it has to hold power for a long enough period for this reactor to reach maximum height. It doesn't go quick. It can take like an hour. We're going to fire this up pretty quick, so hopefully it's on by the end of the night. The other thing you have to worry about is cooling. Just like any of the other reactors, there's a chance it can overheat. So what you see here, I've put on top of the orange row that went just around the inside, are superconducting electromagnets. These are coolers that are based purely on power. There are some better ones, but they require power and coolant, and it was just a little more than I wanted to mess with. So we're going to try these and hope we don't melt down our reactor. Do I have an Instagram? Yes, I have 2 Instagrams, actually. There's an Onlydraven Gaming one, and there is a Merged Worlds one. If you go to my website, onlydraven.com, there's a button at the top that says socials. There's a link to all my social accounts in there. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Tumblr. What else? Rooster Teeth account. I even got all that on there. So yeah, love to have you give me a follow on those. Especially Twitter is another big one I use a lot. So you need coolers. So I've done coolers on the top and the bottom all the way around because I'm trying to keep this thing from melting. That's the problem I always have. It ends up melting on me. I don't know if this is going to be successful or not. I have power cables connected to pretty much every single block. Kenneth White's month number 3. Excellent. So this is going to require a ton of power to get going. I have to power up every one of these blocks and the coolant. Then I've got to get this thing up to the right temperature. In order to power that, I built the maximum size fission reactor. I've also done quite a bit of work of maximizing it to have quite a bit of power output, even though I'm only using TBU fuel, which is the weakest of all fuels. I'm going to go ahead and fire this on so it can start charging up. Oh, it's already charged up. Good. So I'm running flux off of this from 6 different ports. The flux is going into all of these batteries you see. I'm going to connect the batteries with energy extraction cables to these, hopefully, cables, and that's going to be enough power to run everything. Hopefully. We're going to hope. I have, over here in the old house over here, my flux network set up. I'm also running 9 gargantuan flux storages, the biggest they have, so I'm trying to have some backup power as well. I have a feeling this machine's going to drain them almost instantly. Should I do a fusion reactor or a nuclear reactor? Fission is the easiest of the 3. That's this one. You don't have to build it this big. You need to build it this big for the advancement to build the maximum size one. But you could start with a small fission reactor, and that'll do a ton of power if you really want a reactor. Although there are other ways to get power that are just about as good for a lot easier. So yeah, then I've got those fuels we talked about a moment ago pumping into here. And I mean, we're going to turn it on and see if it works. The one thing I forgot to get is a lever. I think I need redstone to turn this on. Before I can do that, I have to get everything charged. So I'm going to go over here. I don't even know if a lever is going to work. I may have to do something else. We'll figure that out in a minute. I forget. So we're going to go ahead and fire this up. Power is... I appreciate that, Rhino. Thank you. The power is at maximum here. I've got more coolant than I do cooking, so this is not going to overheat at all. My fission reactor's perfectly set. I've got plenty of TBU fuel and another 20,000 in my regular inventory. So I got plenty of fuel. I'm just hoping that that is enough fuel to, or it's going to produce enough power to do what we're looking for today. Energy extraction cables. We're going to get this party started. I actually need some more cables too. Probably going to need more energy. There we go. Okay. Right off the bat, I'm going to pop my... Whoop! I almost fell. Did fall. That. Crank it to maximum. And we're going to connect it. Hopefully, that will start charging some things. Yes, see how they're going green? Excellent. I have to connect every one of these batteries. And I hope that that's enough. I don't know if it is. I'm going to go around the outer edge first. I'm going to go around the outside. Around the outside. Well, where I meant to put that, but that'll work. That one. That one. Corner ones I didn't place very well. Got it. But each one of these has battery holds a minimum 125 million RF. Each battery does. Plus the gargantuans backup hold even more. So I'm hoping that all this together, plus the power that's in my fission reactor, is going to be enough to make this work. Hoping. That one, turn that one up. Okay. I need these ones. That one. That one. Right. All the internals. Took a while to make all these batteries. These have all been sitting here ready to go for a while. Fully charged, fully raring. Looking pretty good so far. Like we're got some power bumbling through here. See a couple weak spots. We may have to add a couple batteries. Let's see. One. These have to power both the coolers and reactor. How we look underneath? Underneath looks pretty good. Underneath looks real good. Making a base out of chiseled nether brick like yours. Oh, nice. Yep. Looks like all the coolant and the bottom row has power. Looks like this last couple spots just finally filled up. Outside and top look good. It's got power. I just hope it maintains. If it's all powered, then I've got to get the center going as quickly as possible. I hope that my power generation is going to be enough to run it. Everything's good. Everything's got power. Except for this. Temperature begins rising. Don't know if that's even on. Temperature's rising. I know the temperature needs to hit like 9,000 or 99.99 before it'll actually turn on. So that's the, or 8,000. Okay, so the key is to get it to 8,000 before it can actually activate. We will see. But I want to check my reactor, see how the power looks here. It's completely drained. Wow. Here's the kicker, though. It's not losing any power. Like, it's staying making the same amount of power. I'm not losing power. So it means I'm literally producing the exact amount that I need here. Check our gargantuan storage, which I'm sure is probably empty as well. No, they're still pretty full. Excellent. Okay. If this is not enough to power it, then I have to detach all of those batteries. And then I have to build a matter overdrive reactor for more power. Because that means the fission reactor is just not enough to cook it. I know this takes a while. It took a while last time. But I'm using much better fuels than I've ever used before. See something that takes uranium to power and it's much more condensed. There's a lot of these fuels I'm using are mid-range. They're not the highest fuels. Some of that stuff I just couldn't figure out how to make, but I made the strongest fuel that I could figure out. So we're going to hope that it works. But at this point, we're kind of just in a holding pattern, waiting for this to charge. All I can do is keep an eye on it, make sure it stays powered. Intriguing. If we do have to build a matter overdrive, I'll probably put it over here on this side. Not super close, but I don't have to get it all the way powered up. I'm not as worried about the advancement for that. I've got that one many times, so I'm not worried about the matter overdrive advancement. This is one of the only 3 advancements I've never got, and so I'd like to. Oh, nerve-wracking. It's not even at 1,000 of 8,000 yet, but everything is staying powered. This is by far the best I've had that way, so... You know, there's so much more in-game I just haven't touched. There's so much to do. It's true. Every time I play this game, I find stuff I've never messed with. Now growing uranium plants. 100%, yes. Get you some uranium going. I got a decent chunk from my laser drill early on. So as soon as I had uranium, I started making TBU fuel, which is the starter fuel for the fission reactor. And then I went and I automated it. Where's it at? TBU fuel. So that's automatically making me TBU fuel. That's why I had so much in the chest, because I've been building it weeks before I even started building the reactor, because someone asked if there was a way to do it. I got another 21,000 in here, so I got plenty of that. As for uranium, you need that for a couple of things. I've got 14,000 on me. That's a bunch of uranium essence as well, because I have the plants rocking. But there's a uranium singularity. I need 20,000 uranium just for that. So, blah. So much stuff to do. So much stuff to do. Let's see. I also added, I need to automate candle wax again. I've added that to the list. We did finish last time we played this. We did successfully automate macaroni and cheese, which was a challenge that was given and accepted and achieved. So we now have macaroni and cheese. Sometimes, though, for some reason, the auto milking system sometimes loses its bucket and then stops. But I'm sitting over 9,000 macaroni and cheese, so I can guarantee you it is working currently. So we have automated macaroni and cheese and the more s'more double smingets, which is pretty good. But I want some candles, and for that I need wax. It's going to take a bit for that thing to heat up, so I'm going to work on a couple other things while we're waiting. Here's what I need: beeswax, tallow, and things of that nature. Hello, Mr. Colonel. Good day, sir. Here's what I want to make. I want to make iron and golden candles. They're one of the only things in the game that need beeswax. Beeswax does not do much else, to be honest with you. But I need it. So I need bees. So for that, I need to smelt honeycomb. And to get honeycomb, you have to put bees in a thing. And I forget what the thing is, but we're going to figure it out. So let's go to honeycomb. I have one. Let's see. So there's honey, bottle of honey. I'm trying to, it's, is it a hive? Is it called the beehive? There's the beehive. No, it can't be a beehive because it won't let me make one of those. So, no, it's not that. It's something squarer. What is that from? Rustic? Let me pull up rustic. Rustic. Where are you at? There it is. Apiary. That's what I'm looking for. Get ourselves an apiary. Yeah, let's get ourselves a few apiaries. Why not, right? The day is young. Here's the other thing you need. A bee. So apiaries, I've automated this before, but I'm going to automate it in a compact machine later. I'm just going to get it started. You have to put a bee in an apiary, and a bee will make honey. And eventually, a bee will make more bees. How does one bee make more bees? Science finds it. So eventually, this will make honey and more bees. As I get more bees, I can then start branching across more apiaries, making honey faster. Yes, I've got one while I was over there, and I snagged it knowing I would probably want it down the road. I think I did a tutorial on this. But if I didn't, I will. All right, let's give that bee a few minutes. We'll go over here and just do a quick check-in, make sure everything looks powered. All right, the fusion reactor still fully powered. I don't see any loss there. Let's see what temperature we're at. We are at, right about to hit 1500, so we are getting there. Oh my goodness. Yes, Smitty, it is the rough page. Take another look here, see how this is going. Still sitting at the, it's literally putting out as much power as it's making. It's right at that even spot. So as long as it keeps producing what I need, as you can see, none of the batteries are draining. Okay, take that back. Some of the batteries are draining. They still say, like, they still seem to be charging everything, so they're still getting enough power to keep everything running. Let's hope, man. I need those coolers to stay on this time. I really want them to stay on. I would like to get this advancement over with, so I never have to do it again. Have you made me more bees? 2 bees! See? 2 bees or not 2 bees. You see, that's the question. I amuse myself. Okay, so bees make honey. It's made of honey. Sorry, movie reference none of you will get. Go back to candle. I want the candle. I want the beeswax. Need to cook the honeycomb. Okay. It's just pretty easy to do, I think. We'll do an energized smelter. We'll forget we don't... that's it. I'm making a stack of these. Never have enough. I think an energized smelter is enough. One. Okay, no, you're right. We need to be more greedy than that. Now I need this. Make a better one. I'm missing these. I went ahead and made a bunch of these alloys. So we should be set up for alloys for a little while. What's the next one? Elite? We going elite today? Am I elite? I don't even know what elite is, but I might be elite. I think that's internet terminology for some things. I'm feeling elite, if that's a thing to feel. Ow! Who knows? 2. Elite. Feel good about myself. Okay. We'll need power. I guess I'm going to move those over here. You guys, come with me. Okay, you will not let me pick you up. Okay. So, let's do it like this. Not where I wanted it. I don't know how I'm going to pull it out without the bees. We're going to figure this out. You get a bee. You get a bee. I'm like fat Canadian Oprah version here. You get a bee. Everybody gets a bee. That. Oh no, I did not use. Oh, the chisel mod. Yes, I mean I used to make this pattern. Zag is my favorite pattern. There's a couple other really good ones too, but Zag is my favorite. We need some cables. And that. And we better bring a redstone just in case. See if this works. Hoopla. Hoopla. Right. You. Input. Yep. Already working. Turn that on. That should then do this. I don't even know if I need to put this in a compact machine. This is pretty small. Like this doesn't really need. I can find a niche in here somewhere for that. I could set it right over here. I may do that after the stream. Lit is lit a thing? Lit or leet? I'm old, man. I tell you, I don't know what I am at this. I'm just an odd individual. That's all I can stress. Ba-doop. Already have the beeswax. And as the bees reproduce and create more bees, they will produce honey faster, which will just keep this going. So that's this machine here. Very overpowered. I should probably take that. Let them finish pooping out this here, and I'm going to swap these out. I'm going to take the elite one over there from my other system because it's better. Hurry up and cook it. Need to break it. Grab it. There. And there. On. Where's input? There it is. Yeah, it's getting it. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. All right. All right. That took way less time than I thought it was going to. Drastically less time, but that's okay. Because that means... Another check mark. I love it. Let's go check out this annoying. I did not expect that to take 5 minutes. Thought that might take more time. How are we doing? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got problems. It's all losing power. Dang it. I was afraid of that. My fission reactor is not making enough power to get this going. I gotta break it. I gotta shut it down. Got to shut it down. Alright, we're gonna have to build a matter overdrive. It's not looking to do that. Okay. So what I'm saying is the fission reactor I have is not producing power fast enough to keep everything running, which was a concern. I built up the biggest batteries I could. I was trying to have just a ton of space, and unfortunately, it just wasn't good enough. So I'm going to have to come up with a secondary power source, the matter overdrive, which in itself is kind of broken, but, you know, I haven't built one in a while. I'll have to figure out how to do it again. Ow. Space on that. Let's see. That's all of those. So I'm going to let this keep running so it can at least start filling up all the batteries again. I don't have enough fluid? Why don't I have enough fluid? Oh, that's not all my fluid. That's not all my fluid. I've got black hole tanks over here with tons in it. Yeah, I've got tons more fluid in here, and I got deuterium in this black hole tank over here. So the black hole tank is where it's storing it, but it's sending it over to the tanks on top. It's coming out of the black hole tanks. Yeah, I saw it in there. I didn't know what half of those blocks were. Plus, I already had this running at the time. But I've got it. I've got the gases producing quite a bit, like producing it faster than I can even get it through. What's up, Turtle? Yeah, I'm making a baton of stuff. I let it run for the last 3 or 4 days, so it's been building up fuel, preparing for that. Sadly, I have to go get a black hole. And for the life of me, I don't remember how to do it. I don't remember how to do it. I'm going to end up looking up my own tutorial. You guys are going to have to watch me watch my own tutorial. Feel silly about that. But I forget what I have to do. I've not done this in probably... Yeah, I created this January of 2020. So it's been a while since I've done this. All right. 7 minutes. Okay, let me see here. Chest... I think there's a bus in there. Is that what I was using? What do I mean a black hole? There are black holes in the Lost Cities, and I know they're in the Nether. They might be in Twilight Forest, but I know they're in the Nether as well. Finding them is pretty easy. You can move them and bring them back, but it's a process. And I have to watch my own tutorial. I apologize. You guys have to bear with me.
Wanting to have one, and we're going to start by making variables and tutorials as they come out.
Yeah, I know.
Special thank to the ODG community for helping me work out this process.
Yeah. Here I am thanking all of you guys for helping me figure it out.
There's a few things that we're going to need. So
can you hear me talking?
We're going to start by making a variable card.
Okay, I need a variable card. Go in order. Variable card. Going to need some of those. Here, give me a bunch. What's next?
We're going to need several of these.
Need several. I've got
card
that.
Is just a piece of
I already
paper,
know how to make it. Don't tell me.
And a shulk, and a couple of these. And that's going to be 5 crystallized mineral chunks.
Item interface. I need item interface. Okay. Item interface. Which one's that? Item interface. Okay. Those. I don't know how many I need, but I got them. All right. See if we can scooch ahead to the next thing. I just need to see the names of the components. Input variable transform. Okay. Gonna need some of these. Which one? I need the one that points to the right. Okay. If you're talking to me right now, I apologize. I can't see this video and chat at the same time. I promise I will be back as quickly as I can. I'm just trying to figure out what I gotta make here. Item importer. There we go. Item importer. There it is. What's after an item importer? Logic detector. Okay. Logic detector. Whoops. Oh no. Okay. It's the last component. I'm coming back to chat now.
6.
No, stop talking, Draven. Shut up. I tell you, that guy's so annoying. Yeah. You can't hear 2 of me? Okay. Apologize for that. I don't think I have another mechanical squeezer. Do I have a squeezer made yet? I don't. Time to squeeze. You know, it's, you know, sometimes I figure this stuff out myself. Sometimes awesome community members like yourself will show me how to do it, or we'll all figure it out together on stream. I'm missing from that. But then I don't touch it for a year and a half, and I forget how to work it. Why are you not giving me a squeezer? Give me a squeezer. Mechanical squeezer. It's like a squeezer, except mechanical. You, go here. I need chorus. I've been preparing for this my whole life. Actually, I've been hanging on to... I knew I was going to need them for something. I've been building up a little bit of chorus fruit. Got a couple thousand. Popped. Come with me. I think I have to put these in here. Get to making things. Yes. Exactly. Delicious. That's what I needed. That should be enough. Okay. I mean, I was going to need that stuff for the JEI project later anyways, right? What was I trying to make? Crap, I go back to the tutorial. What's that called? Logic detector. There we are. Logic detector. Yep. All right, so that should be everything I need. Now to go figure out how to use it again. Oh, I'll probably need stuff. Let me bring some stuff. Gonna need some cobblestone. Always bring a thing of cobblestone. I believe I need a floaty block too. I think I've run into that before. Floaty block. Okay. Minimize the tutorial again. Here we go. All right. Oh, that's not even where my cake is. Cake's over here. I think we're in the hunting dimension too. Check the hunting dimension. All right. I know there was one right behind my... One right behind here. There it is. There it is. Okay. Ouch! You jerk! Okay, if you run into those, they teleport you away. I forgot about that. I have not bought the ability to not be affected by those. That's going to be a problem. All right, hold on. No, I have not yet mused. No. Today we've been fumbling around. I promise I will in a few minutes, though. All right, what do I need for that ability? Negates the gravitational effect. I need a space-time equalizer. Okay. Space-time equalizer. How do we make one of those? This way. Using the thing in the middle. Okay. Need one of those. Got most of it. I'm not unhappy with that. Just one of these. Oh. Can be a lot quicker than normal. Yes. Excellent. Got it. Okay. Graduated. Congrats. Oh, I just got another advancement. The flux capacitor. Ba-dum. That's like Law and Order right there. All right. Where was I? I was in the... This is the hunting dimension. This is where I'm building the JEI project. Where I'm building one of everything in the JEI. So these things appear in the Lost Cities. They appear here in the hunting dimension, and they also appear in the Nether. They are a gravitational anomaly. Now, normally, if you run into one of these things, it teleports you and hurts you. But I just bought an ability as an android that kind of makes me immune to it. There are different sized anomalies and stuff you can find. Bear with me as I go back to the tutorial. Here we go. There's one. What are we doing? Yes, I'm talking about the anomaly. How do we build it?
Now the next attached right to the anomaly. As you can see, the anomaly has a space.
Excellent. So I got to... Wait, here's something I don't have. Why did I say he? It's me. I have something I don't have. I guess an item transport. What is it?
Not everything will connect to it. Normally it's going to pull most items in and destroy them. But if you right click side of your anomaly, it's going to go ahead and put that...
Oh, man. It's telling me I need something I don't have. I missed a component. Okay. All right. Try this again. Need a world block something or other. Ooh, wrong way. World block. All right. It's rare I have to do this. That's it. World block importer. Oh, that's what I needed the other thing for. And a diamond pickaxe. Well, aren't we Mr. Fancy Pants? World block importer. Okay. Try this again. Attempt to get this done. Where's that thing go? Here's that thing. There we go. Good and good. Okay. I'm going to turn the volume down on what I'm doing so you guys don't have to hopefully hear two voices. I feel bad about that.
Take a chest.
There we are. I didn't bring a chest. Crap, I'm forgetting everything. Ah. Yes, sadly, I'm having to watch my own tutorial. I haven't done this in so long, right? Let's see. Chests. I'll need some chests. Okay, try this again. All right. All right. There we are. Now, chest goes here. Yes, that is correct. That's correct. Okay. Got those. Let's see. Next step. Got it. Wait a minute. Give me a minute.
Then we're going to right click.
Did I not bring any logic cables either? Good Lord. Can't believe I'm forgetting everything. This is atrocious. I wouldn't watch any of my tutorials ever again if I was you guys. You're like, this guy doesn't even know what he's talking about. Logic cable. Okay. Pretty sure that might be everything. Goes. Logic cable goes. Whoop. The logic cable does not go whoop. That was me. Okay, there we are. Now, correct. I never ran. Item block. I think that goes there. Spot. All right. Go back again. My wife's grandma's calling me. Got that. What are we doing here? Logic cable. Got to listen to this.
On that item interface, you can see there's a lot of different items there that you can look at. And we're going to click on our world block importer. Now, all of these items here for what we're doing today, you do not have to mess with this.
Good, don't have to mess with that. Good job, Raven.
The steps are going to be right here in the world block importer. This is where we're going to need our variable card.
Variable card.
So you can see there are different abilities.
Oh my God, I talk so much.
Blocks, predictable, pick up item. We're going to take that variable card and we're going to put it in the first slot, which is pick up all item blocks.
There it is. There it is. That's the part I was missing. Okay. Good news, I don't have to listen to me anymore. Oh, good Lord. Atrocious. Atrocious. Gravitational anomaly. I'm going to leave all that stuff right there. Okay. Now I have this. Now I have the fun part of trying to remember how to build the reactor. Now, where am I going to put this? Where am I going to put this? Let's put this over here. I don't need to make this huge. I just need to have it adequate. This thing has a gravitational pull, and the more I power it up, the more pull it's going to have. And it can actually start destroying things. So I don't want it to be super close, but I also don't want it forever away because I'm lazy, you know. Back and forth. All right, gravitational hole. Oh, no, that's what I need that for. Floaty block. Then I put the gravity. That's what it was. knew I needed a floaty block for something. Let's see. Rhino. Right. Rihanna? You might not be a dude. I don't know. We're seeing it. Alright. We now have a gravitational hole. Or anomaly. Gravitational anomaly. It's a gravitation. Alright. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Luckily, floaty blocks are super easy to make. Alright. Now. You save all that stuff for when we get to the JEI project. Now I have to figure out how to build this again, because it's been forever. Alright, I know I need a fusion reactor controller, so let's go ahead and build that. As you can see, I have none of the things I need for that. Where's my ice? Have any in there? Oh, I don't. Okay, gonna have to make some chips. Oh, I've got a decent amount of the other ones. Okay, well, that's good. That's good. That's something. Make a couple of these to get started. Ate your whole base up. Well, I'm not trying to make this one too big. I'm not trying to make a massive one. I just need the extra power to get the fusion reactor going. So I'm just looking for another way to add additional power to my system. All right, Smitty, enjoy your meal. I've never had an issue with it doing that. The issue I had is it caused a lot of lag. A lot of lag. But I don't think I've built one of these since I have the new computer, so we'll have the fun of getting to see how that works. Where are the upgrades for this thing? Here they are. Speed upgrade. That's what I'm looking for. Give me that. Thing is notoriously slow. Better. Wow, it's still slow, but it's better, so I'll take it. You can automate this, but I'm just making 4 for right now. I'm just trying to make the few that I need. See if that's enough. I can always make some more. Okay, put those in there, put those in there. Controller, fusion reactor controller. We now have that component. Now I need these, which are those. Which is that. Oh, wow. How many of those? 4 of those I need. How many did I make? 3. Okay, I'm short 1. What do I need for that? Missing all the things. Okay, so here's I need some of these. Oh, I can make those all day long. Here, I'll make a few. Make that, make that, make that. All right, what am I missing now? Top and middle. Middle, easy enough. Give me a stack of those. I'm going to need them. Top, not that hard either. I'll make a couple of them. Go. Ooh, hope I didn't use up all my material. Out. There we go. Oh, I did use up all my discs. All right, so there we go. Fusion reactor controller. Okay, I know I'm going to need, I want to say it's 9 of these. Isn't it? Yeah, 3, 6, 9. Man, I'm going to end up watching the tutorial for this too. Need a junk of those. I used up all my chips. Hopefully that's enough. I also need a gravitational stabilizer. It'll... Oh, one of these guys again. Oh, I'm out of T1 chips. T1 chips are easy. Through all the steps. That. that. Please do it. It's awesome to watch. Do what? It's awesome. Wait a minute. I don't know what you're referencing. What do I need to do that's awesome to watch? Oh, poo. I forget what the thing goes on the other side. I forget what goes on the other side. On a pattern storage. So the reactor, something goes on each side. Don't remember what it is. It's not a solar panel. Gravitational stabilizer goes on one side. Oh, it might be that. No, that's the thing. That's the shell. Should be in a row with everything else. I need another floaty. Never have enough floaty blocks. Of course, I just use all my feathers, so bad. Yeah, I'll probably end up having to watch my own tutorial again. Depressing. What are you gonna do? Where did I put that thing? Oh, there it is. Ooh, did put it a ways out here, didn't I? My cobblestone. Why is my remote not working? Oh, I'm too far away from my remote to work? Oh, whoa. I was just a tiny bit too far for my remote to work. Cobbledygook. Cobbledygook. Literally have to go back that far just to be able to get it. It's funny. Funny. You... all the cobblestone I have. Forgot that I'm not in creative. Lately I've just been doing so much in creative, I forgot I'm not in creative. Alright. Again. Come with me. Yeah, area to work. Excellent. All right, so the controller. Supposed to set it down. Okay, it's not. Oh, needs to go 2 more back. Whoop. Oh, might. Oh, I forgot to build a wrench. There it is. You better not get pulled in there. Got it. I know it's an invalid structure. I'm not finished building it yet. Calm your booty. Okay. Where'd it go? So the yellow things, if I remember correctly, those go here. Well, poo. There. My wrench go. Here. And here. These things go here. My picture back. There, there, there. Now. Oh, and this side. I forgot this side. There, 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 there. Now, here's where I get stumped. One of these goes on one side. That's not what I thought it was. Hey, then. Okay. I remember how much this sucks now. Okay, give me this. Give me this, okay. Sit down there. Yes. Now. Except now it's facing the wrong direction. Okay. Come me. Yes. Invalid structure. It makes me believe I needed one of these on all four sides. Gravitational stabilizer. I think that's what I did wrong. Initial stabilizer. I need... Oh, I thought that'd be annoying. Okay. These things. Need... 3... 3 of those. Okay. Or do it from the inside. Lose that one? Hope I didn't. There. Is that what I'm trying to build? You're a robot. Help me out here. Don't hit me. You're being a jerk. I know it's supposed to look like that. There's supposed to be the 4 lasery thing. That worked. Alright. Yeah, there's 2 blocks here. I just can't remember what they are. There's 2 blocks that are supposed to go there, and I don't remember what they are. The problem is, it's like a 25-minute long tutorial. It's irritating to have to sit here and do them. Should have done this ahead of time. I did not even think I was going to get stuck doing this, so I apologize. It's irritating. See if I can find it.
In block.
Roller. I can't see chat in this, so I apologize. You guys will have to kind of hang out till I can get done with this. Partially right on some of this stuff anyway. Let me come back and do what I figured out anyways. Okay. Wasn't too far off. I just got to figure out what these other two things are. So bear with me. I'm trying to get back as quickly as I can. Wait, what was that? All right. Okay. So I need 2 matter decompositors. And figure out how to make those. I'm missing everything. 2 of these. Those. Those. Wrong way. Okay. That matches. Later. Back again and see what else I'm missing. Okay. These are the wrong blocks. Night, Rhino. Have a good one, sir. Okay. Get closer to where my remote works. I need these machine hulls. That one doesn't want to. Alright, well, it's built now. So, now I just have to remember how to turn it on. This is a reactor. It produces power. So, basically built. I know I have to throw stuff in the middle to make it stronger. And I'm supposed to do something with this stuff that I don't remember how to do, but I think I have to provide power to it first. So let me grab a flux. Now I forget what I'm supposed to put in here for coolant. I think it's diamond blocks, if I remember correctly. I think it's diamond. I don't even. I want some kind of coolant in here. Is it diamond? Not diamond. Alright. Back to the tutorial. Hold on. That up and running. Give it power. Yes. Oh. Regular diamond, not blocks. Okay. Just diamond. Have some of those. Still not doing anything. Okay. Why not? Huh. Well, interesting. I don't know why it's not working. That's exactly what I just did in my own tutorial. Oh, that has to have power too? Funny. I didn't do that on the other one. There. Everybody gets a power. Had a very stressful day today. So, got up earlier today and went to get groceries and some things of that nature. Got that done, came home, and my kitty Buffy seemed to be having a problem. And she has problems with her eyes. I've talked about this many times. But, she, looked like her tear duct was swollen. And as the type of person I am, I immediately overreacted and freaked out. And they couldn't get her into our local vets, so I was like, well, then I gotta go to the emergency one, which is 30, 40-minute drive away. She does not enjoy car rides. Understandable. So do I. But I'm just kidding. I love being alone. I love driving. So I got her over there. On the way there, she started hyperventilating and freaking out, and she was sitting with her mouth wide open like she was trying to cry and not make a noise, and her tongue was hanging out. I freaked out even worse. I'm amazed I didn't get pulled over. And we I got her there, and they rushed her into the back and said she's all right. Her eye was just a little worse than normal, so I had to bring her. I brought her back home, of course. Why am I now? What am I missing? Give me these. Give me these. Okay. So yeah, I freaked out a little bit for that. I'm just that kind of guy. I'll mess around when it's my cat. But on the way back home, she was just immediately started doing the hyperventilating thing in the car again. And I had the AC kicking. It wasn't a heat thing. It was more stress and freaking out. And I opened up cat carrier to put my hand in to pet her, which seemed to help a little bit. And then she just bolted out and climbed right up on top of me. And the whole rest of the ride home, she was just sitting on my belly. I was holding her, and she was looking out the window. Once she, was up on top of me and had me holding her, and she could look around a little bit, she was okay. It was a thing. All right. So eventually, this thing will start making power. I don't remember how, but it does. Then I have to put the other flux on it to bring power into the system. Then I have to throw things inside of it to make it more powerful. And the best thing I've found to do that with, second best thing, is diamond or emerald blocks. So we're going to pre-make a few of those. Get ourselves some diamond and emerald blocks built up. I'm not going to do that, not going to do that, not going to do that. So we'll build us up some diamond blocks for the chucking. And we get enough power rolling. We will try to fire up this fusion reactor again, which technically this is a fusion reactor I'm starting right now. It's a different. All the fusion reactors. Part of the issue is you can make it too big, and then anything you connect to it to take the power off, like a flux, just gets broken and pulled in, and then you can't do anything with it. So that's irritating. How much did we make last night? Oh, Wednesday night. We did get another donation last night, so we ended up having $417 worth of donations to the animal shelter, and they didn't know I was doing it. And when I posted the donation on there, because everybody donated it here, and then I had to do to the Facebook thing. Facebook pays it to them automatically. They were kind of shocked. They had no idea we were doing that. I don't know. I guess in my head, when I created the fundraiser, I thought it would tell them. But they had no idea, so they were ecstatic, right? Oh, Laban, my friend, let me tell you. I don't remember. I wasn't that bad. Well, I don't think I was that bad. I was kind of bad for a small period of time. By the end of the stream, I was fine again. It was just like a middle area where all the donations started rolling in that I don't remember much Grand Theft Auto. But other than the GTA, I remember a lot. By the end of the stream, I was pretty much fine again. Okay, so we've got that. Get some blocks built up now. I play Fall Guys better drunk? Nice. You enjoy Fall Guys. Is this working yet? What's going on with this? You on yet? What's happening? There, right? Like, when do I know it's starting to produce? Like, I forget. Shouldn't I be producing power by now? I thought I came in second place in a race. I don't remember exactly. Going Wong's way, Tyler said. I'll be honest, I don't remember any of that. I legit don't remember any of that. Here, have some diamond. Get bigger. Maybe you're not giving me power because you're not big enough. I don't know. I'm not getting power. What are you doing? Why am I getting hurt? Can't be hurt. I'm immune to that. Stop that. Couple stacks of these. The best thing you could throw in here is octuple compressed items. Those have a big effect. I thought it was still... Okay, well, I guess I need a other flux. Oh. Ah, crap. It ate my flux. I may have already made it too powerful. Dang it. That's the problem. You can't do anything with this stupid RAM. Just automatically eats your flux. Watch this. I'll put this on here. See? How am I supposed to keep that from happening? Maybe if I build hull around it or something. Let me see if I've got any more hull. I'll build a room around it. That'll work. How do I never have enough of it? Got all the titanium in the world. Build a little house around it. Maybe that'll protect it. I can never remember. We can build a little house on here. There. Need to be huge, so that should... Oh. See if this helps. I don't remember that stuff. I'll just assume that you're all lying or something. Alright. Where's the flux? I don't have the flux. What do I need? I need plugs. I need flux plugs. How do I not have enough of it? I made so much flux. Flux plug. Right? All right, let's see if this works. If this doesn't work, I have no idea how to get power out of this machine. How are you supposed to get power out of this machine? I have never, ever made this thing work. I can get this thing to make power. Like, I can get it to the point where it's working. I have no idea how to get the power out of it. Yep. Sucks it right in. I didn't throw that much in there. That's the thing. I normally have to throw in hundreds of stacks of diamonds like that. I gotta make a whole nother one of these things. I'll be irritated. I've already spent an hour working on this stupid thing. And I hate that I'm like 5 feet out of range to be able to use my remote. On a whim, see if this thing's any strong. Right? There's something. I can't use flux, I'll use that. Work with me? Yep, doesn't break that. That's something. I just don't want to build it all over again. It's irritating to have to do that. I'm going to need GPS. I don't even begin to know how I'm going to do this. I don't know how to bring power into the flux network using that. The only thing I could think of would be having like a really big battery, GPSing the power to the battery, and then having flux pulling power out of the battery, maybe? I guess I'll try that. It's the only thing I can think of. Let's make batteries for the next 15 minutes, and we'll try that. Oh, I haven't done your wheel spin. You're right, Muse. I apologize. Let me find the wheel. Fire that up. Jaeger. Well, my one shot of the day. Well, one shot from donations, right? Been a stressful day. Second half of my stressful day, I forgot to tell you this. I was talking about the kitties. Gonna get some chocolate. About 10 minutes, 15 minutes before I started the stream today, I got a text from my sister letting me know that my young cousin Cindy, who's 6 years younger than me, who has been battling a brain tumor for the last year and a half, they don't think she's going to make it but a few more days. Back in Canada, and there's not much I can do about it. Go to the reactor? Well, I don't. The problem is, I mean, I could wire it all the way around, but the cables themselves can only handle so much power at a time. I'll be limited. The cables won't transmit. I'd have to run multiple over there, and I feel like that's going to be way harder. I'm going to try this battery thing first and see how that works. But Mr. Muse, thank you very much for your donation and for helping out my local animal shelter. I greatly appreciate it. Oh, that's so bad. I almost typed in Jaeger. Oh my goodness. How much it takes over my... Yeah, it's been a rough day. And I had to miss the first hour and a half of my work, so I might get like written up for that tomorrow. Sick time already this year. So I'll probably get... I'm just going to make a massive battery. See what it'll... Don't know any other way to pull it into the system. I don't understand why a flux plug is a wimp, and yet the cyclic cables have no problem. You know? This battery's meant more just to be a conduit. Put the power through. If I make it big enough for storage, then the goal is that it will be able to hold a backup power. I'm just hoping enough power will flow through it to make up the difference. We'll not know until we try. Make a big one. Wow, that taste is going to be with me all night. Surprisingly, didn't go through that much alcohol on the charity stream. It was more that I just had a whole bunch hit at one time. You know what I mean? I noticed something. And the last big donation by our good friend Teresa requested that I not drink for her donation. I am a man of my word. I have no idea how big it is. How big is it so far? 1 million. Oh, 184. I'm put it. I'll just finish this, and we'll do this one, and then we'll see if that does us. Okay. Yes. Where'd my battery go? Give me that. Over here with my flux. Sync to it. Is that Teresa? I thought Teresa did the last donation. Okay. See if this is doing anything. Well, seems to be still running at prime. Just check out the battery. I haven't hooked the battery to flux yet. I know you were. I know you were. Still working on saplings. Andrew, my friend, we're all still working on saplings one way or another, right? That battery is charging. It's going to take a while because I made a really big battery, but that's... See what happens when we hook flux to it. I need not a pug, I need a point. No, I need a plug, yeah. All right. Well, taking in a bunch of power. Taking pity on him, he drank alcohol, he would throw up. You know what I realized? I'm going to tell you guys this. I realized this. This is the mistake that I made. I still have some wrap snacks I'm going to eat on here in a minute as well. The mistake that I made was food. See, when you're drinking, it's important to make sure you have food in your stomach. I foolishly chose Taco Bell. And I only had some spicy stuff, which I don't normally eat as much. And the spicy stuff is what killed me. The alcohol hitting the spicy sauce, and that's the quesadilla in my stomach, is what made me nauseous. I chose the wrong food. I have no hit points. Andrew, I am an android. You'll see on the side there the different symbols up over here. I've turned myself into an android, so instead of regular health, I now use energy. So I have a really big battery. Okay. I have a 75 million battery. That's my life source at this point. So I don't have to eat or breathe or any of that stuff. This thing's going up. The only thing I can do now is to connect everything again and see if that's putting enough power through to make a difference, you know? Let's see. Let's see if all the batteries are charged again. They appear to be charged. Our fission reactor's still working. It's maxed and ready to go. Plenty of fuel left. We're good there. So, let's try this again. Let's take it from the top. We're going to connect these batteries. Crank it up to max. Do all the top ones here first. Let them get going. That up. Bone meal, yes. Early game, but super important. Right. Yeah, the Taco Bell was a mistake. It really was. And even if I'd gotten something that wasn't spicy, it was the spicy that was killing me. Had I had chosen something like chicken nugs or something, you know what I mean? I probably would have been fine. Mistake that I shall not make again. And this was actually a good run too, because right, I'm hoping to still have an Extra Life stream this year. I don't know if I'm going to get to do it on Extra Life Day because of my shitty work schedule. But I'm going to try. Either way, I'm doing the 24-hour charity stream again. I just don't know if it'll be on official Extra Life Day or not. I may have to do it on another stupid Wednesday or something. Yeah. That was my boo-boo. I've had Taco Bell and lots of alcohol. Do you remember the night? Oh, yeah. I didn't get sick. I got close a couple times. And I realized, even in the middle of it all, that's why I switched to eating chips and stuff and put away. I didn't even finish the rest of my Taco Bell. Some of my Taco Bell went bad. Oh, I never did turn this off. It's still been heating up. Okay. Everything is green, right? Yes. Everything is go. Oh, I'll eat Taco Bell again. I just won't do it while drinking. I love Taco Bell. KFC. Hey, everybody. I ate KFC for lunch today. Yes, I did. I had KFC today, and it was delicious. It was cold because I just got home from it when I noticed Buffy, and then I freaked out and ran out of here. So my temperature's not going up. Is it possible that I've cooled it too much? Couldn't watch it donate for that stream because how drunk Draven looked. Oh, you don't have to worry about that, man. I appreciate it. Just hang out. You're good. So, so now I've reached a problem where my cooling is awesome. But I have to get this to 8,000 to turn on. Is it possible I've cooled it too much? Oh, taking off the cooling, man. That's not easy. Oh, man. Definitely don't want to lose these. These were hell to make. Take off a few on each side. Take off a chunk here. That does. What's cooler than ice cold? I am. I'm colder than ice. All right, see if that made any difference. Still not moving. Okay. There's a whole nother rows of this on the bottom too, so. Guess the upside is, as soon as it hits temperature, I can start slapping them back on there. Hopefully I didn't lose any there. I did go crazy with the cooling. This thing is melted down on me every time I've tried to build this. So, I was being extra cautious with the cooling. Taking off the bottom layer and not losing them is not going to be easy. I'm going to leave the ones that are connected there. Frustration? Kid you not. This is the worst thing in Sky Factory 4 for me. I don't like anything of this process. I feel like I'm playing Volcano Block again when I have to screw with this stupid machine. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like challenging. The difference between challenging and then just annoying. Ah, crap. Please power back up again. Thank you, bro. I guarantee you, whether or not this succeeds or fails, this is the last time I'm going to build this. Still not changing. I don't know what else to do. I've removed the entire top level. Except for like 1 or 2 in the corners. You're fine, Andrew. I have power running into the reactor. That's what this down here is. Although I don't know why I put extras around here. I think I was going to originally connect more than one battery. Those are just overkill. But yeah, I've got power running into it. It's just going up like 1 degree every hour. I want to say we ran into this last time, right? I want to say last time I ended up having to let it sit for like 2 days to finally get temperature. Yeah, but it said 0 from the beginning. That hasn't changed even when this was running. Even when this was going super fast, when I first turned it on, it still said 0. It's not producing out power per tick. That's what this one is. This is how much power it's producing. But it won't hit power until this hits 8,000, and then I can turn it on. Yeah, well then how was it getting power before? It was working 5 minutes ago. Like, when I first turned it on the first time, it was getting power. It was doing this, and it was gaining temperature. I haven't changed anything down here. I'm trying to think here. It's going up like 1 degree every 5 minutes. I am lost. I don't know what to do at this point. I've done everything I could do to make this damn thing work. And every single time, it never works. The one time I've got this thing to turn on, it melted down within like the first 5 minutes. Well, I mean, Turtle, I don't mind telling you. I had a lot of complaints about the JEI. I had a lot of comments that people were getting bored watching me do that. It's one reason why I jumped off and tried to do some other things, because the only feedback I was getting for it was negative. People found it boring to watch me make one thing at a time. So that's why I was trying to do some other stuff and try to break it up a little bit so people wouldn't be as bored. So I guess we can do some of that. Now, this is getting stronger, but those are getting weaker. Let me at least go break everything so that it'll die. Not gonna lie to you, there's a good chance by next stream you'll come back and this thing won't even be here anymore. Because I'm at a point where I'm ready to give up on this thing completely. It's not worth the trouble that it's giving. Pretty sure we're at the end of this thing's rope. I don't think we're going to see this probably be done anymore. I'm going to break this so at least I've got all that power to do whatever else I want to do with it. Now, this is the 7th time I've tried to build this machine. The 7th world I've built it in. And I've never got this to work. This is a nuclear reactor. It would provide power. So its intention is to provide a lot of power. You can make it different sizes. But what we're shooting for here is this advancement, which is called 3rd times the charm, which wants you to produce 3.3 million per second, per tick. And I've never been able to get the advancement. There are 3 advancements in the game I can't get. That's one, the filing cabinet's the other one, and I don't remember what the 3rd one is at this point. But there are, it was just 2, I don't remember. But I've never been able to get it. Tried so many times, and I cannot get that thing to work. I'm going to go look at the JEI and see where we left off with that. I've run out of most other things to do. Why is there a hole here now? Yeah, it would produce a large amount of power. It's basically a nuclear reactor. A type of nuclear reactor. All right. Looks like I'm on page 16 after the yellow glass. Okay. I don't think I have anything in here, do I? Pedestal. The purple one. Do I have anything in there? Nope. Just checking to make sure I didn't already have a backpack with stuff in it. Alright, so gonna need a chisel. Oh look, I have one. And then we're on page 16. So hopefully you guys don't mind me doing this too much. Let's see, there's 6, there are 12. I need 12 pieces. So I need light blue stained glass. Well, I guess that was the original. See, now there's more than 6 here, though. Light blue stained glass. Panel. Framed. No, that isn't one. Take that back. Panel. Framed. Fancy framed. Street. Rough. Brick. Yeah. Taco Bell's probably my favorite fast food restaurant. Enjoy it quite a bit. Not gonna let me use this, are you? Okay. Cool. Yeah, their quesadillas are probably my favorite thing that they have. I like the chalupas. I got one of the naked chalupas this time, just to try it, and it was all right. Yeah, it was okay, but I wouldn't say that it was the sauce on it. They use the avocado ranch that I like a lot. But other other than that, it was okay. But I probably would never buy it again. 7. Lost your Sky Factory 4 world. Well, sorry to hear that. I know that does suck a lot. Were you far in? Like, had you been playing with it for long, or? I mean, in either case, it still sucked you lost it. I'm just wondering how much was lost. Okay, so orange. You, one for me. Six. How many items there are? There are, and I'm going to make many of them as possible. Kind of what we're working on here. I just making one of everything in the game. Well, it's not the most exciting thing in the world, but hopefully you'll hang out with me anyways. Alright, after orange is white. 2, stack me. Thank you very much, Taylor, for the sub. I'm going to do this right. 9515, Taylor. I deserve to hear me say your whole name. I appreciate you subbing. Thank you very much. My wife got pretty freaked out over the whole cat thing. Not so much because of the cat, but because I was freaking out. Like, my wife loves the cats, adores them, just like myself. Don't get me wrong, but if I'm freaking out, she knows something's wrong, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Because I'm when everybody else freaks out, it's my job to not freak. When I'm freaking out, there's concern. I messed this up. Forgot to make the white. Oh, I did make them all. I just put them in here. All right. Find the order of them. Let's see. Panel first. Frames. Fancy frame. Street. Oh, my cat has eye issue that there's no cure for. something she deals with. But I came home today. She was in exceptionally bad, rough spot. And so I was worried. So I took her to the animal 24-hour vet. And on the way there, she started hyperventilating and acting outside any way she's ever acted, even on the way to vets before. And I freaked out. And it has left me very drained the rest of the day. I've been very drained. All right, now we're back to doing all this stuff again. She's okay, though. That's what matters. All right. 16 again. Really wish there was a way to keep the page. That's not 16. Is that not 16? Forgot. Here it's different. So, oh. 6, 7, 8, 10. 3. 8. 10. Here. That's on it. Yeah. Oh, I lost first cat that was ever my cat 3 years ago. 4 years at this point. And it was rough. Okay. Hit me a lot harder than I ever thought it would. I did not assume I would ever have another cat. I was incorrect. But I mind being wrong in that area. I do love our kitties. Oh, not there. There. At the point where I'm just chucking leftovers at this point. Lapis right now, so I'm going to get a lot of Cobble Quest. Gotcha. Fair enough. Granite. Oh, I wonder if I made any extra of that. Not appear that I did. I have the stuff for that. I do. The chisel. Or 6. And you didn't intend to. I did not intend to get Buffy. No, we went there to get my wife and my mother-in-law car. After my cat passed, they had 2 cats, and then my wife's cat Merlin died on her birthday. She still had another cat named Bella. It was a big white fluffy kitty, beautiful cat, but she was also very old. Missed one somewhere. She's also very old, and we decided we didn't want to get any more kittens or anything, bring young cats into the house with a senior cat. It's just not really fair to a senior cat. We want her, well, what time she has left, she deserves to be the center of attention. So she died the day after my wife's birthday, or the day before my wife's birthday, the next year. Not a good timing for my wife on 2 birthdays. So we said we're going to give it a couple months, which we did. And then she was going to look for cats she wanted to adopt, of course, from foster. And she started looking around and she found a black and white mother-son combo. And can't remember the mother's name specifically. It was all white. It was something like that. It was like Snowflake or something like that. And then the black cat, her son, was named Midnight. And the the posting said that they had to be adopted together because they were mother-son, and the little one was not capable of being away from its mother at this point. They're bonded, I guess. So we went there to look at them. Well, turns out that the mother was overwhelmingly antisocial and did not like people. Easy way to say it. We got there, and midnight was different, of course. He enjoyed being played. And it's like, I need a smelter. And we got there, and the lady who fostering let us know that that was no longer the case, that he could get without her. He was much older. That posting was from like many, many months before that. And so they decided to get midnight. And the lady was fostering like 20 to 25 cats. She had a ton of cats. And my wife was trying to decide what other ones she wanted to get. And she settled on a little girl cat named Patches. We kept all their names. And Patches was a little tortoiseshell and was giving lots of attention to my wife. My mom, she was all cuddling with her and stuff. And my wife loved that because that's what she wants, a cat that's very affectionate. Patches is definitely my wife's cat. I like to remind my wife that all the pets love me the most, but, you know, that they only barely tolerate her, just, you know, so she remembers that. While we were talking to the lady, we had the money set back, and we're like, to get it from a foster was like $100 a cat. We knew that, and I had the money to get 2 cats. My wife's father had sent some money to help with that as well, as a birthday present. So we're telling her that, like, we got the money for 2, and she's like, oh, no, it's not $100 if you get it from the foster. If you adopt them from the place itself, yes. But she goes, if you get it from the foster program, it's only $50. And they're like, oh, that's awesome, great. It's get our kitties, and we can save some of that money and maybe put it towards some kitty stuff. And so she asked us, she goes, those are the 2 you want? They're like, yes. Now, the whole time we'd been there, we got out there, and she started letting the cats out of their bedroom 5 at a time to meet them all. By the end of it, there was like 25 cats in the room. They're all playing with my ponytail. But we, the second group where Buffy was from. And they're like, so those are the 2 you want? Wife and my mother-in-law are like, yes, that's what we want. And I'm like, I'm taking this one. Because the whole time, Buffy came over and cuddled with me, and then she left for a little bit. She came back over and set him out. She just kept coming back. And I was like, I cannot leave without this cat. And it blew my wife and mother-in-law's mind. I'd always said I was never going to get a cat, that we could have cats, right? We could have family cats, but there'd never be a cat that we would call my cat. And so it kind of caught them off guard. Like, nope, I'm taking this one. Buffy has been my kitty ever since. She likes everybody. Blows me the most. I mean, understandable. Look at me. So I'm sure somewhere in here I've messed this up, right? Every time I'm talking and not counting, I mess this up. What's the point of doing Sky Factory 4 multiple times? You could say that with almost any game, though, couldn't you? I enjoy playing games multiple times. Especially, Minecraft has replayability beyond almost any game I've ever played. Which is nice. Ice. Okay. So, but yeah, Sky Factory 4, every time I play, I find things I didn't know before. Plus, I come up with different challenges for myself so that I have different things to do. This time, the community is helping coming up with those ones. Hates me, my sister's cat loves me. We don't pick cats, right? The cats pick us. Dogs are different. Dogs love everybody. Cats, they're picky. All right, iced. Forgot you could chisel ice. You want to see him? I should say thank you all for coming by today and hanging out with me. I appreciate it. If you're having a good time, excuse me, please remember to click the like button and subscribe like Andrew Stetter just did. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate that. If you're not yet a member of our Discord, and this goes for anybody listening, you should totally do that. You can go to my website, onlydraven.com, and there's a button at the top you can click on that'll take you right in there. We would love to have you. Pretty active place. A lot of great people can help you out with Sky Factory and other Minecraft games should you need the assistance. And there's that. We also have a membership program. You may notice that some of the people who are chatting today have a blue or green font as part of their name. That is one of the perks of the membership program. It's called Loyalty Badge. And you get access to our Minecraft servers. We have 2 members-only Minecraft servers, members-only streams, and a whole mess of other perks. Just like a Twitch sub, only cheaper. $2.99 a month, and you get a whole mess of stuff. If you'd like to find out more information about that, just click the join button anywhere on my YouTube channel. That does not sign you up. It just takes you in and shows you what comes with it. We would love to have you. We are currently sitting at 91, actually. It says 90. We're actually at 91. We dropped 5 this month. But still near the end of the month, and that may change. There are more ice patterns than there normally are other things. Interesting. Careful about it. Bear with me a moment. This one has more cuts than normal, and so I'm trying not to mess this up. I thought the ice looked a little different. Sure. I don't think I've ever worked with any of this ice pillar. Should build something out of ice sometime. That might be. Let's see. What's the floor made of? This is called lava stone. I chiseled it using a pattern called Zag. It's my favorite. Lava looks really good on it, but so does water. Water stone being the same thing. Lava stone and water stone. It's a very cool pattern. But the Zag pattern is probably my favorite cut. Now, here in the house, around the edges, I'm using a cut called Mosaic. That's the one that goes around the edge. So Mosaic is what frames Zag. Let's see. Doodlerivers helped me out so much. Hey, Taylor, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm glad I could be of help. And thank you for coming by and saying so. That's awfully nice. Glad to have you, my friend. Yeah, I love it a lot. And when it comes to the chisel mod, almost every material has some form of Zag pattern. I just think the lava and the water have the nicest looking one because of the motion such. Off-brand Pokemon runes? I have to take your word on that one. My Pokemon knowledge is minimal. Let's see. All right, so I just did ice, baby. Okay. Laboratory block. Laboratory. You make that. You know, it dawns on me. I actually had it right in front of my face there. I could spelled it wrong, didn't I? Guess you make it with this. We'll make 16. That looks like enough. This. Laboratory door? Interesting. That does. Why is that steel? I don't know. I'm interested with these. I've never used these either. Excellent. Chisel can make it a little work. That's true. Build up mithril. It's one of your personal favorite blocks to work with. Oh, I have many a mithril. I do. I use it mostly for batteries. Mithril batteries are the best power storage system. All right. better check my list. See how many there are. Start with white panel, go all the way to... Okay, I don't need the door. So I wanted to check whether or not I need the door. 3, 4, 5, 6. There are some nice cuts of this. I may have to mess with this a little bit later. Kind of like these steel ones specifically. I made just enough. All right. Let's see here. Modern Minecraft, I didn't know the mods did. It took so much time to figure them out. It's true. I'm always learning new stuff, like literally daily. Oh, looks like Lapis is next. Oh, there's not that many cuts for Lapis. Sad. Lapis has got a pretty blue to it. I don't need regular Lapis. I need... And, all right. We've finished another page. It's time to go put it all away. Blah, 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 blah. Drop off the stuff I don't need. That, or that. To the JEI project. Turpin, I agree. I love that one as well. All right. So we're finishing up page 16, and I have a couple of the Lapis will overflow until page 17. Let's see where we are. Page 16. Here we are. You all know I messed up in here somewhere. Somewhere. I'm going to get in here. We're going to figure out that I've missed one or have an extra one. It happens every time. Plus, I realized something just recently. That when you pull items out of a regular chest or inventory, it puts them in your hotbar first. But when you pull things out of a compact chest or backpack, it doesn't. It starts up here instead, and it's irritating. And it goes down instead of across. That's one reason why I think I've struggled with this a lot, is because it's just frickin' irritating the way that works. Okay. So far, so good. Gotta be careful, make sure going left from right, not to accidentally go up or down. Because if I do, I'll pull the wrong one in. 3, 6. Whew. Yeah, I like to build with Lapis a lot. I think it's just got a really pretty color to it, especially when you chisel it. Uh, 12K items could be. I've never actually mapped out how many there are. Now, granted, there's probably a fifth of them that you can't make. So, I mean, there's been a lot of them already we've had to skip that I just cannot. There's things in the game that show up in the JEI but aren't craftable. There are also some things you have to find, like a lot of the enchanting books. You can't make most of those, so it does add that extra challenge to it all. But I'm going to make as many as I can. That's the goal. To make everything that is craftable. There's also a lot of things that we learned that I'm not going to be able to do, like the liquids. I'm not really going to be able to do anything with a lot of the liquids. Because there's no way to really display them in a decent looking way. Like I'd have to replace these pedestals with just an ugly tank. And I did it with a couple just to see how good it looked. It looked really bad. So I don't think I'm going to end up doing most of the liquids. And some of them you can't anyways. In the JEI, sometimes you'll just see a square that's a liquid. For example, all the potions show up as a square that's a liquid, but you can't put it in anything other than a bottle, and I've already got all the bottle of potions. So it ends up becoming redundant. Do you still try and find the enchanted books, or do you just not worry about them? No, I still have a mess of them. As I find them, I'm putting them in. I'm not actively seeking them, but I have, especially when I'm in places like the Enchanted Forest, you'll find a lot of stuff that's already enchanted, so you can bring it back and take those enchantments to a book, which helps a lot. No, because the problem with any of the fluid holders is once you put it on the pedestal, it only shows the empty version of it. Same with, I tried it with tanks and buckets and everything. Bottles seem to be the only option. Bottles. Where are they at? Bottles slightly show different, but that's because just the design of them specifically. Most of the buckets did not, sadly. The pedestal kind of renders it a little obsolete, so sadly. I'm not to say I won't find a way or go back and do it later, you know what I mean? But right now I'm working on at least the stuff that I can do. Why do I want a new make? That's a good question. So I do my very best to try to read as many of the comments that people leave on my videos. And one of the more common criticism is the sound quality, that I sound muffled or that I hear popping noises, things like that. So I've upgraded every other piece of my system over the last year and a half. Everything I have is pretty good quality at this point. The only thing I haven't changed is my mic. I'm using the same mic from even before I started streaming. So just copy paste them. Not sure what you mean, Andrew. Oh, Photoshop Minecraft, right? I really need to check and make sure I'm on course here. I've not checked in a while. Let's see. Glowstone ended with 3 on a row. See if that matches. Nope. Messed something up again. Shit. As you can see, there's 3 glowstone and then a granite. JEI, there are 4 glowstone. So something's wrong in glowstone. Because this white is ending where it's supposed to. Those are right. That's right. That's right. That's right. 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 That's right. Yes. Yes. Oops. Hands come out. That one. Square, square, pillar. There it is. I'm missing prism. Move all these over one. Go back and make the one I messed up. Happens every time. When I was telling stories, I told you guys it was going to happen. I'm not specifically counting. I always make a mistake somewhere. This happens. Prism was second from the end. Go do that real quick before I mess anything else up. Copy and paste. Favorite peripheral company? Turpin, I have absolutely no idea what that means. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I apologize, but I don't know what that means. Chisel. It's with me. All right, fixed. That done. Bastard. Come back. Oh, I got you. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I use a decent amount of Razer stuff. Cameras, Logitech. I've got Logitech headset. I'd say I'm probably 50% Logitech and 50% Razer at this point for everything else, except for the mic, which is, again, not the mic I got for free through my Works Rewards program. My other primary jobs, no, I guess you say that. My other job, not primary job. My other job's reward program. There's a way you can earn points throughout the year, and you can buy stuff, and I got a decent amount of good stuff out of that, including things like World of Warcraft expansions and game cards and binoculars. But I got this mic, and I don't really like to wear headsets. I find them very uncomfortable, but I do have them for if we GTA and there's like a big group of us and they want to do voice chat. Try to make it a little easier on everybody. Why is it that the cakes mess up on your floor? It's purely a glitch. I don't know. I want to say even if you put them on something else, it always messes up the floor. It's sadly just one of those things. Irritating. But I mean, again, small price to pay. Oops. To be honest with you, in many ways, the cakes are just way more convenient than regular portals. So, take up less space. Oops. Oh, no. You go there. They take up less space. I don't have to worry about mobs walking back through them. No complaint there. All right, here's how this works. Ice starts the row. Let's see if that's correct. Ice should be 2 in the row. It's only 1. I've messed up again. Do you currently have a job or are you working off YouTube? This is my primary gig at this point. In March, I stepped back from my regular job and started working part-time. So I still work 26 hours a week at the other job. But this is my primary gig at this point. The goal is to try to get the channel big enough. I'm not trying to be rich and famous, but if I could just make it where this is all I had to do, and I had more time to make videos and things, my stream times would be a lot better. Why my stream times are funky just because of that schedule. 4 Razer products and my webcam is Logitech. For those interested, my specs are on my website if you want to see all my specs. Somehow there's one too many of these. But yeah, if you want to, you go to my website, onlydraven.com. Right on the homepage, if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see my streaming schedule. All my stuff I use is right underneath of that. My webcam is a Logitech Brio. Took me a year and a half to finally find one. So right off the bat, the first thing is wrong. Polished granite. Okay, so that existed, but isn't actually one of the cuts I need. Polished granite's its own thing. Get out of here. I normally try to check more often than this, but some of these colors are so alike, hard to know when one ends and one doesn't. But yeah, this is my primary gig. Trying to make it my only gig, you know? The only reason I've been able to do it so far like this is just because of you folks. Following, watching, liking, subscribing, donating, tipping, and joining my membership program. All that stuff has helped the channel grow. A lot of ways to help support the channel should you like to. But most importantly, just hanging out is the best way. Tell your friends. Tell your grandma. Get your grandma watching this. Why is your grandma not playing Sky Factory 4? Clearly, you're doing something wrong. My grandma'd be great at Sky Factory. My grandma's up. My grandma's one of those people who's on top of technology as it comes out. My grandpa, not as much. My grandpa just doesn't care. Grandma, smart lady. Okay. Caught up. There's the first piece of ice. Ice. Right. Back into the ice. Pay a bit more attention to this ice. Let's see here. Something related to the JEI challenge you were doing. Can you plant water seeds for mystical agriculture in Sky Factory 4? Yes. Can? Water seeds. Yes, you just plant them as normal. They create water essence. You should just be able to plant them in regular dirt. And never have an issue with asking questions. Throw it at me. Uh-oh. Look at that. See, I almost messed up again. I had 3 in there that I didn't take out yet. That's me chatting and not paying it. I'm just kidding, though. No, seriously, I love questions. If I can help in any way, I would like to do so. All right. How many hours have you put into this challenge? Into just the J... It's hard to tell because I don't just do this. We have a lot of, the other stuff I'm working on, the reactors, the builds. My favorite thing is automation. So when people need help trying to automate something, we've come up with a lot of really cool ones this playthrough. Just this past week, I released the how to automate maximum size compact machines, which is something people have been asking me for a while. So it was fun to get that figured out for everybody. But yeah, so I don't, but how much time have we've calculated that before, how much time I've been in this world is a lot. Probably way too much. Hey, I should check and see if ice ended right. 2 ice on the end. Let's see if that worked out correctly. 16. 2 ice on the end. Hey, what do you know? Things are working. All right, so the last one I'm going to add is shiny tile. Shiny tile is the last one on there. So these ones go up here and start page 17. That is everything. All right. Got 17 and 18 already ready to go. Let's see. Started a week ago. My kids and I binge watched your videos. Thanks for all the short videos for everything we know. Hey, happy to help out, Murphy. That's awesome. You and the kids playing together, dude. That's a sweet deal. I appreciate you coming by and saying so. Hopefully they were slightly entertaining. Remembered I had those running over there. I need to find a place for that now. Here. All right. I'm going to go check and see if the fusion reactor has cooled all the way off. If it is, try to fire it up again and see what happens. It has not yet cooled all the way down. Wow. Okay. So much for that. Let's see. How are we doing for TBU fuel? Still doing well. Your maximum. All the storage is full. All right. Everything's ready. I guess I have to wait for it to get a little more cool before we move forward. I am going to take a moment now that we've got wax automated. Give me a moment here. I'd like to get this put away. I want to fix that process. I'm honestly going to stop this process. I just don't think I need any more. This will be more than enough to get me through the game. This is not an automation that I need to continue running. Brain and save some time and space. That. Give me all your bees. Get everything? I got it. Should have a folder for most of that stuff already. Let's see, what do I not have a folder for? This. Those won't go in a folder. Some of the Matter Overdrive stuff will, but I'll worry about that a little later. A little bit of housekeeping. I stay on top of the folders. I know a lot of people complain that's one thing they don't like, symbol storage, all the time it takes. As long as you stay on top of it, do it pretty regularly, it doesn't really get behind. Almost everything in this window, let me phrase that, 2/3 of everything in this window can't have a folder. It's just not compatible. Those, got anything in it? Just Android. Android. Ooh, a head. That's good. We gotta do something with the heads here soon. I need to find out something special to do with the heads in this playthrough. I'm looking for suggestions. This is my head collection. But yes, there are more heads now. There are more heads than there used to be. So I don't know if I have them all, and it hurts my heart to do that. Also, I did use the mob masher for a while with the beheading thing. Has a horrible side effect. It puts them down as these heads, so they look like default heads. You have to put them down and break them to get them to look like the regular heads, and then they don't stack with the regular heads. They become their own stack for some reason. So it's yeah, I tell you, Murphy, in the long run, Emmy, I didn't find Emmy worth it. Still think you should make one. Everybody should make one of each. But, you know, I will fight for the simple storage being the better system all day long. All right, so that's all running. Everything's good there. That's all automated. I think I showed you guys. Yeah, we already did Betsy's. We automated macaroni and cheese last time. Did we automate something else? Hey, you know we haven't checked on in a long time? I haven't checked on the compressed stuff. Let's see if we're anywhere closer to that. Gonna need a shrinking device. And get my remote back out. Let's see, sugarcane. We'll start there. Yep, Murphy, you are preaching the gospel, my friend. Ooh, look at that. 8 septuple compressed sugarcane. Oh, that means we're only 1 away from having our octuple compressed. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. Makes me happy. Let's see what the one beneath that one is. Oh, we still need those. I need one of every one for the JEI project, but once I have the octuple, I'll start pulling other ones out. Ugh, the lag is so rough in here. Get out of here before it chops again. All right, and netherrack is not going quite that far. fast. Netherrack is just slow and fast. And it's partially because I only made a double farm instead of a triple. I take full responsibility. Yeah, we're only at 2 septuples there. What do I do if I die of fall damage, but can't take fall damage and can't do anything in my world? I am slightly confused by the question. Let me ask clarifying. You die of fall damage and you can't take fall damage. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Like, is your game glitched and you're stuck somewhere, or you can't reach something? Hello? Buffy is sitting on the chair behind me. Hello. Makes me happy that she's laying beside me, because she was hiding under the bed when we got home. Well, I don't personally care about the compressed stuff, but I'm going to need one of each level for the JEI is the only reason I'm making it. I've got, like I said, all but 2 or 3 advancements multiple times, so I'm not just worried about that. What do I do if I have a spawner 0 tick and turned it on? I get that question a lot. My first thing I recommend is don't do that. If you are going to do 0 tick, don't increase the amount of mobs that spawn. Your best chance is to try to break it. If you can get in and break it, that's your best bet. You can also shift right click it. You know what I mean? You can walk up. You can, if you can get close enough to it that you can just pick it up. That will stop it from spawning. Still put you in a rough spot because there's no way to put it down without causing the problem again. But it's a start. At that point, you could take it really far away somewhere. I guess you got to put it against something. You have to put a block of some kind down somewhere far away to press it against. Can't do much, but I did somehow, and now can't do anything in my world but walk. Well, what were you wearing that was letting you fly? Androids themselves can't fly, so if you died, you probably don't have your armor on anymore, I would think. Would be the only thing I can think of. Because being an android itself doesn't let you fly. What was I doing? Oh, let's go check the reactor again, now that I've got all that stuff done. We have 1 hour and 7 minutes. We may have time if this thing hurries up. It is still only at 317. Yes, rain on this. Make it better. Dang it. Alright, well, I guess we'll do another page of the JEI again. Grab my chisel. That means we're on page 17 now. Remember, you all asked for this. All your fault. Lava stone. I have enough. Actually, running low on lava stone. Let's go in order. Let's check the order. Ooh, I almost hit the X in the top corner of my screen. Almost shut everything down. So, starts with cracked, ends with cuts. Right? Starts with cracked, ends with cuts. So I need all of them. No, that was 9. That is 8. Oh, did it again. 9. That's 8. It's 10. Egg before I mess them up. Can't right click anything? Ooh. It's going to sound odd, but I'm assuming you've logged out and re-logged back into your world. I always hate recommending that. Have you Turned it off and turned it back on. But that's the first question I have to ask at my other job every day, 100 times. And 50% of the time, it's like, oh, I didn't think of that. I'm like, yeah, well, you know. It's sometimes the stuff that we take for granted. Easy steps are actually the thing that needs to be done. Tried? Okay. I'm not sure what to tell you there. I've never had that happen, so I'm not quite sure how to fix that. Never been put in a spot where I can't fly. Again, what armor are you wearing? Or what is it that would normally let you fly? What is it that's not working this time? All right, so lava stone, and then it's limestone. I don't know if I've ever made limestone. I guarantee you I have not. Oh, packed it. Packed it. Again. Limestone. Like a limestone cowboy. Wait a minute. Back to screen, right? Waiting on. Why are you not giving me? Oh, there we are. 11. Still not enough. I'll have a clog again. Clog there. There. Clog there. Okay. A little slow for some reason. 31. That's enough. That's enough. 17. All right. So starts with cracked, ends with raw. Ooh. Okay. I have raw to begin with. I got to be careful with that. So intriguing. Actually need this. And sorry, I got a counter. I'm going to step again. And first 2 rows. Feeling my chisel's going to bust on me. Oh man, I'm not going to have enough. I'm not going to have enough limestone. More. I ended with pillar. That away. Limestone. You just need. That's the same one. Limestone, and then raw ends up being the last one. All right, those are good. Oh, I used all my diamonds earlier. I forgot about that. I will have to make some more real quick. Thank you all for coming by and hanging with me tonight. I appreciate it. On this, what, Friday night? Rough. Week went by too quick. This month has gone by quick. Hey, I did find out I'm off July 4th at the other job, which is a Sunday. So I may do some extra stream that day. We shall see. But I'm off the other job, so I would much rather be chilling here. Marble. Is raw in there? It is. Marble's going to be a turd. So many different types of Where's raw? That's boomstone marble. I don't even know if that's a marble I need. There's raw marble. Give me a stack. This one's going to be a struggle. All right, so I start with cracked. All chisel. Checking to see if there's any mystical agriculture ones in. I don't believe there are. These are just the chisels. Where's my chisel? Did I make a chisel? Oh, I was going to make a chisel and I didn't make it. That's right. I remember now. If you're having a good time, it'd be awesome if you'd consider clicking the like button. Maybe subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. Woof! Look at all those. So I need to start with cracked, and I need to go all the way down to ornamental pillar. Should be here. And then these ones are the astrals, so I don't need that. But raw, for some reason, is after this thing. Okay. Let's see what we can do. I actually build with marble a lot. I really like marble. Partially because there's so many options. The astral options are nice too. They're pretty snap. Layers. I'm gonna have all these things memorized by the time we're done this. The names of all these patterns. Look at them so often. There's the first 2 rows. Zag. There's Zag. Celtic's nice too. Celtic's are good. I use it quite a bit. Row 4. After that one is where the raw actually came. Then we go back to pillars. I feel like I'm way off on this. That's okay. That is all of that row. I have to be extra careful putting those ones down. Extra careful. So I did those. 90. This should be the last one. Ornamental pillar. Okay. Whoosh. That's a lot of stuff. Go check our reactor. See how close we are on that thing. If it's cooled down at all yet. I don't think we're going to get to... If I can try to fire it up today, I will. Get to the point where I can. And then hopefully maybe by tomorrow's stream it'll be working. Still at 150. Okay. I thanked everybody for coming and hanging out with me on Friday, and then 6 people left. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything, right? All right, what's after that? Nether brick. All right. Could have some of that. Yep. Oops. Here, page 17. So we start with blue, and we run to, let's see. All right, disordered nether tiles. There's not too many of these. Disordered nether tile. Only thing I don't need is the original. So I built the castle out of here. He's ready to go. That one. That one. There we go. That's all of those. Sauce. Just. Let's see. What time are you going to stream tomorrow? So tomorrow night, what's tomorrow? Saturday. So Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, my streams are 9:30 p.m. Eastern till 1 a.m. Same as tonight. I've got about 50 minutes left today, and then we'll be back after that tomorrow night at the same time. And that's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Tuesday I don't stream. Wednesday and Thursdays are a little different. Thursday's my extra long day. Thursday's my Dungeons and Dragons days. A little different. Nether rock. That. So we have to start with street and end with bloody blue, which is actually a really cool one. Start with street and with bloody blue. A little bit easier when there's only a few of these things. Yeah. Try not to cancel streams if I can help it. Especially after today, good lord. Vet bills are not cheap. At all. I'm legitimately thinking about taking out pet insurance for my cats. You can do that through my company. I have to wait the beginning of next year, but benefits roll around again. But yeah, I'm thinking about having to put pet insurance. I think it's like $8 per cat per 2 weeks. We're going to clash. What are we clashing? I'm sorry. Confused. After that, obsidian. Okay. 30,000. That's going to work. You'll not be here much now. Well, that's all right. I don't expect everybody to be here every time. It's all good, man. No worries, sir. Sometimes I don't even know if I'm going to be here, right? 3. Oops. Right. Done and done. City, another easy one knocked out. My 12. Oh, okay. Is that Sunday? Excellent, sir. Excellent. Excellent indeed. Let's see. Galax says, if you were to pick a random game off stream and stream it, would you? I've done that a lot. We actually used to have something we did called the $5 games, where we took recommendations for any game under $5. And I would take 3 of them and play them an hour each over a 3-hour stream, and then we'd vote to see which one we liked the best. Some of those games are what have been popping up as my gameplays. I will say, the Steam Summer Sale is currently going on, everybody, in case you didn't know. And it's very cool. I think I bought 9 games earlier today, all with the intention of making them gameplays. Yes. Everyone I got today I got with the intention of filming a video in it. So I've got some new stuff to put together. My goal is still to put one out tomorrow. I've been putting those out on Saturdays, so I'm hoping you guys will enjoy some of these things, especially since some of these games I'll be jumping in. It's legitimately going to be the first time I play some of them, you know. A winter sale. I forgot that it's cold down under. What's up, Dream? Welcome, welcome, my friend. Thank you for coming by. All right, box. I actually want that. There's not a lot of these. That makes life easier. I like it when they make it simple. Never built with these either. For paper wall. Ooh, flowers. Ooh, I may want to make something out of that. Let me see what the flowers looks like here in just a second. I'm gonna grab those. Let's see what those look like. Let me put these in my bag so I can see what flowers look like. I feel like I could do something with that. Oh, I'm gonna hang on to those. Hang on to those. Are you the dream? Dream, and I am the fantasy. Oak wood planks. Boo, we're getting into the boring planks. All right, let's go check on the reactor yet. See if it's cooled down enough to try to fire it up again. Come on. No. 96, but now it's only dropping by 4 every so often. And it went up 1. Didn't it? Maybe I miscounted. I don't know. We'll finish out the rest of this page and then we'll come back and check it. Woohoo! What'd I say I needed? Oak wood planks. Okay. All right. Oak wood planks it is. The original, the most beginning of all blocks. Where are we starting? So with that, we're starting with smooth and ending with disarray vertical. I don't remember that cut. Disarray vertical. You know, I don't think I've ever chiseled an oak wood plank before. It's even making a different noise. How intriguing. It's more of a splort kind of noise. Instead of the little clank I'm used to hearing. Intrigued by the sound change. It sucks, but I love winter. I prefer winter over all other seasons. I mean, I enjoy fall because I get Halloween. But winter is my favorite time of year for temperature. I guess you could say, you ready for it? Prepare yourself. Here it comes. I just think winter is cool. I'm not proud of that. It happened, but I'm not proud of it. All right. After oak, we go to spruce. Spruce. Where are you at? Spruce. The spruce goose. Spruce goose. What is that from? Sounds from. Like we're doing the same cuts we just did. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. What's today's food question? I'm going to give you guys a food question of the day. I like to do that. Let's see. Welcome back, Smitty. Food question of the day. Let me see. Trying to think of one I haven't asked you guys already. The fat guy, I make a lot of food-based questions. Let's see what we've got in the old cupboard. And this will be even cooler for the international people because I know you guys are going to name stuff I've probably never heard of. Yes, it will, Smitty. It'll still produce it. It just won't produce more bees. But the more bees you have in there, the faster it produces the honeycomb. It produces the honeycomb, then the honeycomb you cook into the wax. So yes, it'll still keep producing it. See, after the spruce, we're on to birch. Son of a birch. Okay, guys, here's the question for today. Favorite cereal. Favorite cereal. I'll even take top 2 favorite cereals if you just aren't capable of narrowing it down. I'm interested to see what the international folks. Now, some of you may say, I don't eat cereal. That's fine. What was your favorite cereal when you were a wee child? When you're a baby. And no, we're not counting things like oatmeal or anything. We're talking traditional, comes out of the boxer bag. You pour milk on it if you're normal, and then you eat it with a spoon. You're pretty, I think everybody understands cereal, right? Somebody always tries to sneak around the rules. I like porridge. Well, there's something wrong with you. What do we got here? Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Okay. Cookie Crisp Kernel. I knew you were going to give me something I never heard of. Wheat Bix. All right, you guys got to give me a second. I got to figure what the heck that is. Wheat Bix. I don't even think I spelled that right. I did. Okay. Let me see what a Wheat Bix looks like. Sir, Wheat Bix looks like cardboard. It looks like one of those sponge things, the hard ones, that you scrape the callus on your feet with. Not slamming you, I'm saying what it looks like. It could be delicious. I'm just saying what it looks like. Fruity Pebbles. Oh, Muttley, you are so close to hitting the ultimate cereal. The Crave cereal. I had that once. It was pretty good. Lucky Charms. I can't do anything with marshmallows in it because the marshmallows are disgusting. They're not real marshmallows. You know what I mean? They're disgusting. They don't have the same... it's a texture thing. We all know I can't handle textures. Have I ever finished Birch? I did finish Birch. Okay. We've got all that page done, guys. Sweet. All right. Let's see. They're good with bananas on top. They remind me of something here we have that's kind of like shredded wheat, is what people call it. Favorite cereal for me is probably Cocoa Pebbles. But you got to eat them quick. You have to eat them quick. You cannot eat Cocoa Pebbles slow. Like most cereals, once they get soggy, they're the nasty. But Cocoa Pebbles are my favorite. Honorable mentions, Honey Nut Cheerios, which I actually eat more often, to be honest with you. Because it's a little bit healthier of an option. And they still taste great. But when I was a child, I want to say that my favorite was Frosted Flakes. And Cocoa Pebbles. I never liked anything with the marshmallows. That was my sister's jam. Frosted Raisin Bran is also delicious. Yes, as I've become an old man, I've grown attached to some of the old man cereals. Never could get into Special K, though. Ooh, that's wrong. Like, when I was a kid, we used to put sugar on our Cheerios. Brown sugar. Or brown sugar on your Special K. Those things that didn't have flavor all by themselves. Just making sure I'm on par. Wait, something's wrong already. Good Lord. How is that possible? There are 3 rows of lava stone, and I only have 2. Muse's favorite, Nutrigrain. Pops and cornflakes, my favorite. Nutrigrain. I don't know if I've ever had Nutrigrain. There's a Lucky Charms oatmeal. That's gross. How are you only playing Sky Factory Rule for that long? Every so often I start a new one. Awesome Gamer. To be honest, every so often I start a new one. Somehow I messed up, though, and we have to go back and figure out why. Somehow I'm missing half of what I'm supposed to have here. But I'm always finding something new. Plus, for me, part of the challenge and the fun is finding new things to make tutorials to help other people out. Especially when it comes to things like quality of life automations. I'm always looking for new things to do like that. So that way I can help other people out. Smiggles? Who put a Smiggles? What's a Smiggles? Strawberry Snickles. Snickles or Smiggles? I don't know what either of those are. You're confusing me. Sniggly Smickles. What's going on with you? Lava Brick. Here's where they all are. Hey guys, guess what happened to them all? I thought that's probably what happened. I do that almost once every time. You know, I don't even know. Do I need that one? Or bring one of these two. All right, let's go fix this out. I did stream RL Craft a while ago. At the time, I was on my old PC, which wasn't very good. I had a lot of problems with lag and being kicked. I may go back and do an RL Craft here relatively soon, because I did enjoy it. It was challenging. Challenging for sure. Okay, so somehow I've messed up the entire world. Like, the whole world is messed up, and it's somehow my fault. All right, let me get this back. I have to figure these out in a minute. Hold on, let me get this back over here. All right. It is hard. First thing I recommend, turn the difficulty down. It puts you on hard setting. Go to normal. It makes it at least a little bit more fun to play. But I enjoyed it. All right. What have I done? Do I ever play vanilla Minecraft? Not really. I tried dabbling with it a month or two ago and ran out of stuff to do almost immediately. Okay, there's the square, then that one, then that one, then that one. Then the next one is slanted. Okay. Slanted is zag. Then that one, then that one, then that one. Okay, let's get those on here. It's from Rick and Morty. Never seen an episode. Unfortunately don't know anything about Rick and Morty. I hear about it a lot though. People seem to enjoy it. That one. Oddly enough, these are still in relative order. That one is this one. That one, and I don't need that one. Okay. That is correct. Okay. Should make a create mod let's play series. It's really fun. Create mod. I'm not familiar with what create mod is. Raptor says, do you play Bedrock? I'm gonna sound real silly here. Isn't that what vanilla is? Or am I thinking something different? I thought vanilla and Bedrock were the same thing. I could be wrong. Sometimes something has 5 names and I only know 3 of them. All right, back on track. There's vanilla and Bedrock. What is the difference? I just don't know. I'm genuinely interested to find out. Minecraft Windows Edition. Is there anything different about it between it and vanilla? Like, is it a mod or something like that? Whew. Well, I haven't done any of these in a while. We got 2 full pages done today. That's not too shabby. Okay, that's where the end of that one is. Let's see if that lines up. Yes, that lines up correctly. We are on target. Now, about to enter into the world of marble. This is the one I was worried about. Yeah, that would make sense then. It appears that I am a Java. Sounds like they're the same game, but just on different, for all intents and purposes, platforms. Oh, I'm so worried I'm going to mess up in here somewhere. So many marbles. I may not have one. I may have effectively lost my marbles, and I have no idea. I won't know until I get them all down. pressing, really. Actually, let's stop here. Okay, marble. That one ended with the lines. That is correct. Excellent. We're still on par. Okay. Great mod is a great mod. You should try it sometime. Okay. I'm cool with it. I like trying new things. Like I said, eventually, I will get ready. I will want to play a different mod pack. It happens every so often where I decide I want a little bit of a break from Sky Factory, you know. Break off and do something different. Maybe even 2. But then, as always, I'll come back to Minecraft. Sky Factory 4. I can say this. That when I do tire of this world, sound ominous. Hang on a second. Blue, does that start at the beginning? It does, okay. And I do come back and start another Sky... Ooh, I did it again. A new Sky Factory 4 world. I will probably do a prestige run again. So I've not done a prestige run on the new computer. And last time was marred with some issues. So I think it might be fun to jump in there and do that again. Is that right? That's right. Down here. Let's see. They sort of Minecraft, Java, Bedrock, and Windows. Sounds right. As long as I can play a Sky Factory. We all have our thing, right? Oh no! You stupid wood. By stupid wood, I meant I made a mistake and I blamed the game. But I think we all know that someone like myself, who's infallible, I can't back any of that up. Don't believe anything I just said. I'm full of lies. Yes, so tomorrow we'll be back doing this again. Maybe we'll be lucky and get the free... Stupid. Reactor up and running. Give me that back. But then usually on Sunday night, I do the Let's Play server, where we'll be finishing up the golf course. No. We're finishing up the golf course for sure within the next one. We made a lot of headway during the charity stream. First part of that was all in the Let's Play server, and it was a lot of fun. I'm really happy with the way the last section is turning out. No, give me that. Make a Skybird gameplay video where we try to get to diamond sapling within some kind of time. Challenge race like that. I'm bad at, I guess you could say, multitasking. I'll be working on one thing and then something will pop up and I'm like, ooh, now I want to do that. And I'll completely forget what I was working on. Then come back and I'm like, where was I? What was I doing? And you'll see that happen in these streams a lot, where we'll be working on something, or I'll be doing JEI or something, and I'm like, hey, is there a way to automate this? And I'm like, by God, but there's going to be in a minute. I get hit with an automation option that is legit a cool idea. And I find that quite exciting. All right, dark brown ended in 3. Yes, we are on par still. Yes. About to complete our second page of the day. Too shabby. This chisel stuff is easy. It's just, you know, boring. Not the most exciting thing to watch, right? Okay, and I think I had 1 or 2 left in there. Gosh, so there should be 3 on the top of 18. And it is. Delicious. Most delicious. To the cake. To the back to wherever we were. You should do a review on Minecraft Terra Forged 116.5. I'm not familiar with that. Part of the downside is the entire time I've been over in the... this has not been cooling. Nope. Still at 63. I want to say it got hotter. Didn't it? Wasn't it 50-something last time we were here? Could have sworn. 62. It dropped a little bit. I don't know. Only got 30 minutes left. I'm not sure what to work on. I don't want to jump into a whole new page for 30 minutes. I will say that, well, we didn't get this done. We did get done this guy, which that's not too shabby. It's very rude, but it's working. Okay. Still not big enough to get me the advancement, though. Where's it at? There it is. At least 15,000 per tick. On the controller. Open the center block on the bottom of the controller. Complete the advancement. Open the center block on the bottom of the controller. What? One moment. Did I lose that? I did. Okay, well, it said touch the bottom. I don't know what it's talking about then. Guess I don't have enough. Make sure that didn't mess with anything. Nope, still good. Let's see. Where on your island were you when you first started this world? Yeah, I can show you that. Right there. I always leave it as a dirt block. This is where I started. So this was a square, big square here in the middle. But then I built the base over there, moved everything in, and then just changed this into walkways. But this central area was the beginning. Hello, Armin. So I guess I'll do a quick tour. Some people here might be relatively new. This is my house. This is my castle. Think of my castle. It was a challenge. Build the castle, so I did. I cheated, though, because that's really just a front to look like that. But that's my garden. I was challenged to build a gladiatorial arena. I did fix that hole that somehow a hole blew up in the middle of this thing. Not sure if that happened during a drunken stream or not. I don't remember it. Gladiatorial arena. Then we made the snow globe. Christmas land in here, chilling. Everybody seems pretty good. Any of the animals still alive? Oh, I still got some animals. Who's this guy? Nutsack! Hey, that's Nutsack, my squirrel. And this is Bunny. He's my bunny. Saying. Science. And this? That's my walrus. Okay. Oh yeah, a little Santa house going on over here. Christmas, milk and cookies. You know, Christmas, right? Christmassy lake. I'm a Christmas tree. It's all Christmassy. So there we are. Made that. And then, of course, this is just my regular animal farm. Still have my mob farm up and running, though I don't use it very much. Then we made our pumpkin. And then inside the pumpkin is our Halloween town kind of thing. Haunted house, the pumpkin patch, graveyard, some monsters walking around. We got our tentacle creature coming up out of the blood that's pouring from the inside of the wounded pumpkin. I'm a little weird sometimes. Judge me. Okay, judge me. Yeah, this is my little haunted pumpkin. Band concert went really well. Excellent. Excellent. That's good. Congrats. Fission reactor, fusion reactor. Talking about them all day already. Then we'll look at the fun stuff. For those folks who've not been here before. I love compact machines, so I use them a lot. Inside this compact machine, we automated the making of wool. Inside this one, we automated making HDPE pellets. In this one, the more s'more double smingets are being made in there. That's automated marshmallow, automated chocolate, automated graham crackers. Whew, I stumbled all over that. And then that's also, we figured out how to automatically speed milk a cow. This is a loot fabricator farm from Deep Mob Learning. This is automated polymer clay, which is providing the clay for that. Each one of these is providing me a different type of essence, supremium all the way up to insanium. Here's where we automated calcium sulfate, which is irritating, but you need it to start your fusion reactor. I believe you also need it for top-level solar, but don't hold me to that. Here's where we automated making maximum size compact machines and automating compact walls and all of that stuff. They're like, inside that is another compact machine, inside another compact machine, inside another one. There's a whole bunch of them. Orange concrete powder, compressing netherrack, compressing sugarcane, TBU fuel, tough alloy, and macaroni and cheese. All right, Armin, thanks for hanging with us. But I enjoy the automations. I like getting the challenge. This is where we've automated ore processing. My laser farm. Our laser drill gets the things. This is what farms it all. Gathers me some XP. Oh. So it's got some XP in it finally. Able to connect it directly instead of an item transfer node. You mean a wireless? It's downstairs. I got simple storage. That's what I use. But the each one of these things are transmitting their items to one of these chests, which is inputting them into my simple storage into filing cabinets. Instead of having wires run everywhere, I just do it wirelessly. And just have it come over here. Part of the reason is, that's a good question, every compact machine that I make is designed specifically to be completely self-sufficient. They've got all their own power inside. I can break it, carry it to Twilight Forest, set it down, and slap a chest next to it, and it'll keep producing. So I try not to make anything inside dependent upon something outside. I should be able to drop it down, stick an extraction cable on it, and it should start giving me everything all over. So that's part of the reason. Yeah, but I have multiple different chests that they come into wirelessly down here as well. Because over time, if you have too many things coming in, the chest has more items coming into it than your system can pull out. So I have multiple chests for that. And I've got 2 overflow chests. That's an overflow chest, and that's an overflow chest for things that don't have files yet. Awesome gamer, miss me start up a new Sky Factory world because the first world I had didn't know vein miner was a thing. Changes the world, man. I will agree. Vein miner changes the world. I still need to figure out something to do with all the heads. I need some type of way to display all of the heads. Hey, it's still at 39. Wow, I thought it was empty. It's still at 89. Let's see. Murphy, what upgrades do you use for the item extraction cables on the compact chest? So if we're referencing these cables, they're not extraction cables. A storage import cable, I use 3 speeds in a stack. So instead of 1 item, it's 64 items at 3 times as fast. That's the ratio that I find works the best for me. 3 speeds in a stack. But eventually, you'll have too many things coming into the chest. You're going to need another one. So, like, that's an import chest. God, I hate auto step. I got another one back here that's getting stuff. And then I have the 2 downstairs that are my new ones. Recently learned that you can connect them directly to the cable system. You actually don't have to connect them to any of the tables like I used to do. You can connect them right into a cable itself. So I'm actually going to have a whole row of these over time, which is more and more stuff dropping into them. It's just easier than trying to keep one chest from filling. Just add another chest and start having stuff go in there. Somebody says, why don't you just use an ender chest so you don't need to pull items out of compact machines through cables and then pull them into item nodes? Ender chests can transfer items through dimensions. They can, but again, there's the limitations of speed. Again, this system works perfectly fine. Ender chests and things of that nature are all okay, but I have no reason to mess with this. I try to keep everything self-sufficient. And while I understand an ender chest somewhere else works across dimensions, if I was to, say, hypothetically, move to my base now to the hunting dimension, I would have to break this block and take it over there. Then I would have to find the corresponding ender chest, take it there too. Or I could just break this and it'll start spitting it back out again without having to worry about it. That's true. You can do that. That's true. I'm not. Again, you can. For me, it's about space, right? I don't want this thing with cables all sticking. I don't like it to look bad. So again, that's why, especially down here, wrong way. Down here, I'm going to be converting a lot of this into just this type of system, where it's just a chest going into a cable, for the physical appearance more, or visual appearance more than anything else. All right. Well. Done everything today. Candle wax done. We got the Mac. Oh, I can make my candles. Forgot about that. The whole reason I wanted to do that was so I could make candles. We did that at the beginning of the stream. Excellent. Let's see. I want some slab. Like that. I don't like this block. What's a good visual block that I haven't used yet? Something with a moving visual of a single block. Maybe the factory blocks? Those aren't that attractive. I do like some of those. Some of the ruined here yet. Something that looks, I just want looking for something that looks cool. It doesn't have to do anything. Storage system, where do the items get stored? They get stored in the filing cabinets. So each filing cabinet will hold 8 files. Each file will hold like 2 billion items of that item. So I create a file, put it in there. This one's open because it's the last one. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That one's done. So these ones are all empty. Those ones are all full of files. The saplings go directly into the files, putting their items into the files themselves, so I don't need any type of cable. Everything else I make a folder for and I throw it in here. Super easy to do. Cheap materials, doesn't take a lot to build them. That's one thing I like about simple storage is you can make it very early in the game. Oh, the kitties are playing. That's good. Buffy's been freaked out all day from the vet appointment. Black hole units? I do not believe so, and I'll tell you why. For me, it's also about space storage, right? So this folder will hold this file right here will hold 2 billion of 8 different items. If I was to make that a black hole, in that same block, I now can only hold 1 item. So if you imagine, if all of these were full, which they are, and there's 8 items in each, if I was to take 7 of those items out and give them their old black hole unit, this entire room would be full stacked by now. Plus, again, for simplicity, Black hole unit, not horrible to make, right? Black hole unit. Got some plastic, ender pearls, machine casing. Not horrible, but it is some material, especially the plastic and stuff. Takes a little bit to get some of that. Early game, you don't have a lot of pearls, right? Filing cabinet is just some bars in a box. It's less resource intensive. It'll hold 8 times as much. You have 8 items in one specific block. That's why I don't use a black hole unit. I will use a black hole unit in some automations, because sometimes that's more handy. And it's also good for fluids, of course. For fluids, I just like that better. What's I doing? Oh, I was looking for a block. That's right. Let's see. Will it take a less amount of time set up when you have a large amount of units? Well, it's not too bad. Normally I throw down a bunch of files at once, and as long as you stay on top of making your files as you're making things, it doesn't take long to keep it up at all, which is one thing I like about it. I'll take, at the end of every stream, usually it'll take 5 to 10 minutes tops to put everything inside the files. And to be honest, today I've got maybe 6, 7 things in there I could make it for. The coolers, but I'm going to throw all that stuff right back on the reactor as soon as it gets cooled down anyways. Auroralized glass. Ooh, I hate I can't make things. I hate that I can't make something. Using autofiles, you have to reprioritize every cabinet, because every time I've done it, it'll, if all the cabinets, let's say hypothetically, are at priority level 0, and I have a file of cobblestone, and I put cobblestone in, if the auto file happens to be closer to the controller unit than the one that I have cobblestone in, it will make a second cobblestone file, potentially a third and a fourth. I've run into that many times where I've ended up with duplicate files because of that. That's why I try to avoid that. Personally, just for that. And again, it doesn't take long to do it manually. I don't mind doing stuff manually. I find that fun. So I don't worry too much about it. Starter super early game storage. I mean, really, I do chests. Oh, you're good. I'm sorry, kitty. Sorry, I got a kitty sitting next to me here. Compact chests, as soon as you can make them. As soon as you can make this guy, the chest builder. Compact chests are awesome until you can get a simple storage unit. And then once I have a simple storage unit, I don't need anything else the rest of the game. So that's just me. Again, I've done ME a few times. I prefer simple storage. Looking for something cool, and I'm not finding anything. Looking for a block that looks like an altar, but some kind of an altar-looking block. Anybody have any ideas for an altar? Like, this might look okay. Can I make one of these? I don't need black iron either. Iron's so irritating. Just kidding, it's not. Those. Gold one. Diamond one. No diamond nugs. Need some diamond nugs. Make a diamond one. Hold on a minute, buddy. Your treats in a minute. You already had yours. Couple real quick. Scared Buffy away. Hear that? Such a bully. I'm gonna take these treats. You guys can wait. I will give you more treats later, okay? Hold on. The stream's over in 10 minutes. Every time I get close to the end being done, cats show up. What is the storage compact chest? Compact chest? The compact chest is... Oh, hold on a minute. Let me get this out of your way, sweetie. I got kitties climbing everywhere. There you go, baby. There you go. Go on. Go on. There you go. Yes. Compact chest. You can choose the size. This is the maximum size. All you need is a compact chest builder. Just call it chest builder. You stay over here, Chubby. Those aren't yours. And then you can change the color you want it to be, how many rows, how many columns, and it'll tell you how much you need for that. I use them exclusively. So I always use 222. That's just my favorite blue. I make a lot. You can also make the backpacks by clicking this tab up here. Same thing. I use those quite a bit to carry around. Items I can carry with, large amount of space. So I'm okay with that. Yes, I use Overwolf. That looks a little better for now anyway. I have to figure out another. I gotta find some better altar looking things. I'm struggling with it. Let's see here. Never knew how to make the compact storage. Oh yeah, they're awesome. Highly recommend making them pretty early. And again, it doesn't take a whole lot, Patchy. You gotta wait, sweetie. Yes, I highly recommend that. Never played this mod. Oh, Anthony, Sky Factory 4 is right at my friend. My tablet is overpowered like Goku. Right? Yeah, I just use Overwolf for everything. Or sorry, the Curse Forge. I use the Curse Forge for everything. Is that the same? Curse Forge is Overwolf. What am I thinking? Curse Forge is Overwolf. I don't use the other one that Stone Block was. Block something or other. Can't remember though. The Curse Forge launcher from Twitch. That was the Twitch launcher. That's the one that I use now. All right. Got just a couple minutes, and then we're gonna call that it. Feed the Beast. Thank you, Colonel. Yes. Feed the Beast is the other one. All right, what do we got here? We cold yet? No. Are we? We are. Finally. Oh no, it's still at 20. Never mind. Yeah, Curse Forge is run by Overwolf. That's correct. Yeah. All right. Well, that's pretty much all I've got to show today. That whole reactor mess still didn't work. So tomorrow night, I'm going to try to fire it up again. See if we have enough power this time to get it up and running. If we do, see if we can get that 3 million RF per tick advancement. If not, I'm going to give up. So that'll be the end of that. But I appreciate everybody coming by and hanging out with me today. I had a great time chilling with you all. I had fun making some stuff, getting some JEI project done. Yes, that's Val. That's called Stone Block. I did stream a series of that. I've streamed RL Craft, Galacticraft, Stone Block, Rustic Waters, Volcano Block. Sure, there's another one I'm missing. Sky Factory 3 and Sky Factory 4, of course. This is called Sky Factory 4. All right, if that's the one you're asking about, I apologize. Yeah, I'm not a fan of chunky loaders. Even when they do work, I'm not a fan. I think Muse has got that, something like that, yeah. How many wide is the outer limit of the reactor? Should be 26, right? No, should be 27. Because you have to have 24 of these. 25, 26, 27. Get 27. So the outer ring is 27. The inner ring is 25. You have to have 24 of these. That's the key part. You have to have 24 of these. Once you have 24 of those on it, it's easy to build at that point. Then it's just inner ring, top, bottom, outer ring. How much wide is it on the reactor? Oh, God. Let's see here. We said 24 and 24 is 48. 49, 50, 51 wide would be the inner ring. The outer ring would be 1. I think 54. I'm struggling with the math. Not my strong point. I just build 24 of these out and then just start wrapping it around. I never count. So I'm not quite sure. I just stack them on there as I made them. I'm glad the cable part works. The cable part did work transferring the power to everything. Everything powered up pretty quickly. So we have enough power now. This should fix this issue, in theory. Ooh, what do we got there? Val! Hey! That's awesome! Val, welcome, welcome! Thank you for joining the membership program. That is boss! Now, Val, if you're not a member of the Discord yet, super important we get you in there. And anybody can join it as well. Go to my website, onlydraven.com. Button at the top you can click on. That'll bring you right in. Okay? If your name there is different than it is here, shoot me a message and I will get you bumped up to member status on there as well. That'll give you access to some more stuff. Okay? Some of the other members' perks and things. But thank you so much for joining. Now, I normally spin the wheel and do a shot when somebody joins. Because it's the end of the stream, I'm going to wait and save that for tomorrow. Hopefully you'll come by tomorrow and we'll spin and do your shot together. And we will have some fun. But thank you so much for joining that. It really does mean a lot. Your support of the channel is what is helping this grow and letting me do this closer and closer to be my only job. So thank you very much for that support. It means a lot. Yes, this is a fusion reactor to answer Anthony's question. This is a fission reactor, and that is way over there is a matter drive reactor. I have all 3 reactors currently built. All right, guys, we're going to call that a day. I got some kitties that need some attention and one that has to take some medicine. So I'm going to call that. Thank you all for coming and hanging out with me today. I appreciate you spending your time with me. I know it's the weekend and there's a lot of better things you could be doing. So thank you. Hello, kitty butt. Thank you. So I appreciate that. I'll be back again tomorrow night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern until 1 a.m. Eastern. That's my schedule, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So I'll be the next 3 days, same time as today. Tomorrow we'll be doing this. Oh, Teresa's already got you, Val. Excellent. Thank you very much. Teresa's already got you bumped up as a member there. Glad to have you, my friend. Yeah, so that's the next few days. My goal is either tomorrow or Sunday I'll have a new gameplay video out. Keep an eye out for that. I'd love for you guys to check it out and let me know what you think. Trying out some new stuff there. Try to keep them relatively short, under 30 minutes. I'd like to get your feedback. I've done 2 already. I did one in Blood and Bacon and another one in Half Dead. If you've not watched those yet, I'd love to get your thoughts on them. It's something new I'm doing, short gameplay videos. And hopefully you guys like those and I'll keep making more. But thank you very much for coming. I appreciate it. As always, a special thank you to my members. Again, it is your consistent support that has helped me take the jump into doing this full time, and I appreciate that. And a good welcome to Val, our newest member, as well as all the wonderful people who've been tipping and donating and such lately. Again, all of that is very much appreciated, your support of the channel. And an extra special thank you to my moderators, like Teresa, who jumped on and got Val clicked up really quick. They do a lot of great work and a lot of support there. If you see someone with a blue font here in chat, those are my moderators, and they do a really, really good job. Say hi, and I'm sure they'll say hi back. All right? You folks have yourselves a wonderful evening, and I will hopefully see you again tomorrow, and maybe I'll get to chat with you even sooner in Discord. All right? You guys have yourselves a great night.